only excuse for the price, that like this is a freshly and mind you, like I've seen some very, very poorly manufactured cartridges, and this is not one of them. It's well made. It's definitely not going to fall apart. The manual's nice. The box is good. It's a well made thing, but it's like
the whole mint condition thing.
Yeah, it's well made, but it's not $45 well made. Stream has started. So you should be able to go on a Mixer and
I should be there.
Basically, I started having guests as an excuse to stop making stupid sounds at the beginning of each stream. Instead, I'll just be mid-conversation.
It seems that low latency is not having issues.
Don't start the sentence with "is not." I was like, oh god, it's not working again. No, it's not having issues. Jeez.
I love doing that to people because it just makes them nervous.
Don't talk unsingable name. I have to beat every quest. I know. So seriously, I was thinking about doing Lutes last because it was like I didn't want to do it. I was putting it off. But then I was like, wait, I can't have the worst for last. I can't end on a low note. So we have to slog through Lute to get to red, okay, Unsingable? We have to.
You saved the worst just for me.
That is a coincidence.
Coincidence? Not a coincidence. Doesn't matter.
I mean, the effect is the same. Yep, can't argue with that.
Certainly has been a while since I've been in a voice chat with you. Your voice has not changed at all, by the way.
I mean, I should hope not. there's a period of one's life where their voice changes, and then there's a long period of one's life where it does not, and then there's a period of one's life where it changes again, and I am thoroughly in the middle of that middle section.
Well, that's good. I'm sure I can pick up some of the old democracy videos when I used to have an old headset mic. Horrid. But hey, I've improved. I now have an Audio-Technica mic and a Steinberg.
Self-surgery on the... Why would it have to be self-surgery, Unsingable? Well, probably because people don't get cosmetic voice-changing surgery. Is that doable? Is that physically possible? Can you go and...
Maybe another thing that the 1% would do.
Yeah. Look, I'm a tenor. I always wanted to be a baritone. Fix me.
It really does sound like something a plastic surgeon would do.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If it is medically possible, then there's definitely someone you can throw enough money at to make it happen. Undoubtedly. The question is whether it's medically possible.
I mean, the only thing I really know is that whenever you have like paralyzed vocal cords, yes, I'm going there into medics. They actually have like a chemical that they inject that will actually loosen them up, so you can actually use them.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yes, so that sounds familiar.
So maybe you can do surgery on vocal cords.
Something about the idea of cosmetic voice surgery really amuses me.
I just can't stop thinking about the fact that if it's possible, someone would have just a permanently auto-tuned voice box.
Many people do. Many of them are celebrities and sing and just use auto-tune because they can't sing.
No, I'm talking about like in everyday conversation.
I mean,
Like, they can't turn it off.
So I don't know about you, but I don't hold my everyday conversations to a melody.
No, thank you.
Oh, you know what? I usually stick on the warm-up screen the game I'm currently playing, and I forgot to do that. Hello, Popful.
Hi, Pop.
Hello, Father.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Unsingable claims that there are vocal cord surgeries meant for repairing damage and not supposed to be cosmetic. Supposed to? It's all a question of who can you throw enough money at, though. It always is.
Morals degenerate when there's more cash.
I mean, this isn't that deep of a moral question. If I want to pay a doctor to do something incredibly stupid to myself, like, it's only between me and the doctor, and I, at first do no harm, fine, as a principle, but if the harm is requested, yeah, exactly, then... I mean, the exact same logic applies to any cosmetic surgery, so...
True.
Down to the point that, like, most cosmetic surgeries were sort of developed to be corrective, that, something that you've been damaged in some accident or something like that, and, there's a correction to whatever has happened, and then it expanded beyond that to just, my nose is too big, and boy, I wish I had bigger breasts, and...
And then they go down the long rabbit hole of complete and sometimes disgusting body modifications.
It is. It gets truly terrifying, and I wonder because sometimes you see these like cosmetic surgery horror stories where it's like they are perfectly cognizant of what a demon they've become, but sometimes you see people that it's like, I look fantastic, and they look like a melted Ken doll. It's like, are you confident that you look fantastic? Because you don't entirely look like a human being. But, yeah. Okay, whatever you say.
I don't know what's up with the people who use is it Botox or whatever that basically
yeah, in that it tightens the skin.
It doesn't work well sometimes. They shouldn't do that.
And then Pofful brings it full circle to when cosmetic surgery accidentally screws up voices anyway, which it certainly can. Yeah, I'm beautiful. This is what I was always meant to be. Don't body shame me. Actually, I'm plastic shaming you, but whatever. By the way, stream viewing audience, only Enti, only my guest gets to hear the plastic shaming culture, gets to hear the lovely SaGa Frontier music over and over and over again until it drives him completely up the wall.
I am sure I will be hearing this in my dreams.
There's no escape. Mind you, there is once I finally start the game, but...
It's already too late.
I will be right back. Just gonna quickly refill my drink. I mean, the SaGa Frontier intro music is good music. It's just not good music to hear on repeat for half an hour.
Has it stopped? There's an unusually long pause.
Wait, are you not hearing it? It's there. It's playing.
It's gone now.
Shouldn't be.
Maybe you clicked off it or something?
Well, I'm still hearing it. Oh, no. Well, that's weird. For some reason, Discord just switched back to the other input device that only has my headphone. That's weird. Okay, so if you just randomly stop hearing the game audio, then the reason is Discord just said screw that and decided not to give you the game audio anymore.
It got tired of the music.
Yeah, it was like, no, stop. You're not a music bot. Stop playing music into Discord. Let's see if anybody has a... The great thing about a SaGa Frontier opening theme 10-hour video is that it's not... So, like, there's looping music where a 10-hour video is just it looping for 10 hours. This music doesn't loop. It plays once. Okay, just about ready to begin. Just want to make sure everything is doing what it ought to be doing. Look at that SaGa Frontier. The frontieriest of the sagas. I don't know what that means. Is the video working correctly? Is that right? Is that where it should be right now? Yes, apparently.
Everything is working.
Oh, so I keep expecting the like intro animatic to restart, but Lute isn't hanging in midair. He's just sitting like half on a tree that he's definitely going to break, and then it will, you know, then he'll die. So, about to begin. Just FYI, I usually start any SaGa Frontier series by letting that opening scene you've just heard 600 times play out. So, hold for that, then I'll do the usual introduction. Hello, this is Yahweasel. With me today is Enti. Say hello.
Salutations.
Or say salutations, also fine. So, we are back in the delightful world of SaGa Frontier. For those who are wondering why recently I have people with me, I've just randomly decided to let people join me. That's it. There's no further...
Share the suffering.
Exactly, yeah. So if you would like to join me in a future video, go to yahweasel.com/discord. Today is Enti. One other piece of front matter with that. He is worth noting because if you know my end slate theme, he wrote it. Or rather, he didn't write it as my end slate theme. He wrote it and then I just stole it and made it my end slate theme. But either way, he wrote it. So I have played Acellus, Blue, Riki, T260, and Amelia. Today, it is time to play Lute.
Oh, my favorite.
So, Lute has a certain absence of any character traits or plot. Yep, okay. And for anybody who is worried, because last time I played Riki and I ended up having to switch to an emulator because my CD is scratched or something, it's fine. I transferred the saves to and from the emulator. It should be okay. My system data should include that I beat Riki's route.
Imagine if it didn't.
Then I will never know what that final ending thing is, which is to say I will find a save file online and discover it.
You will never go through that again.
God, no. Hurry up. What voice should I give our dramatic protagonist this time? He looks like he's asleep. He's just... His eyes are closed. He also has no face. Okay, there's a lot of problems with him, actually.
I'm kind of imagining like a fake southern accent.
Ma, I'm still worried about leaving you here all alone. Don't treat me like some old woman. I'm not so old I have to be worried. I'm not so... Oh, right. I'm not so old I have to be worried about. Work hard, Lute! What are commas? Work hard so that you can purchase some commas for our family! All right, Ma. Oh, I just used one of them right there.
Stop wasting your grammar economy.
The grandmas are expensive. Also, the grammar is expensive. Big bro apostrophe. I suppose the apostrophe stands for thur. Big bro, are you really going? See ya thunder. I still don't understand where to put commas. Be strong. Doesn't really seem like that's gonna be a problem for you, but yeah. Take care of Ma with a capital M. That's just her human given name. Well, I guess I'll be going. And that's it. That's the plot of Lute.
That's it?
That's pretty much, well, yeah. And so this young boy left home, raised by his mother. He was shiftless and brought her nothing but grief. But for some reason, all the neighborhood punks liked him. Thanks. I didn't want to read that anyway. Really? Lute is one of the characters we get to name? Of all the characters we get to name Lute? Should I call him Lute Boy?
Lutey boy. Lute my boy.
Let's see if that fits. Lute unsingable. Lute my bow. It'll be Lute my boy. Unsingable name in chat says that the last line was, that young boy's name is, and hence why I'm now entering his name. There we go. Lute my boy. Doesn't look like an I up there. It looks like an L. Lute my ball. Finally, Lute my boy decided to move away from home and live on his own.
He just got kicked out because he couldn't pay rent.
I bet pretty much, like, that's it. Genuinely, that's the plot. You've just experienced the plot. You're not allowed on ship. Not allowed, but my voice changed to this, apparently. I'm gonna have a hard time remembering what voice I gave him. Not allowed, but I've gotta get on. This has been chartered by Trinity. You gotta have some room in a ship this huge. How about in a corner somewhere? That's what I deserve. Stop bugging us or we'll arrest you. For no reason. We'll arrest you for existing inconveniently at us. Arrest me for what? Who are you? What's going on here? Any problem? Captain! Nope. Why did I take on his... Why am I having so much trouble with the voices today? No problem here, sir.
Everyone is southern.
Apparently. Go on now. Get out of here. You want to board ship? My voice changed to this now. All right. We have room for you. Come on. Your boss seems like a nice guy. And I'm pretty sure now we land somewhere and that's it. That's the plot. Okay, there's even some text here. There's a lot of opening plot, given that I keep saying this is the route with no plot. Hey, thanks for the ride. I'm from Yorkland too, you know. You can tell by our spiky blue hair. Everyone from Yorkland looks like that.
Everyone's a distant relative of Sonic the Hedgehog. The movie one, not the cartoon.
By the way, where's this ship going? Manhattan. Ooh, dramatic. We made it out of a Swiss Army knife.
Oh my god, you're right.
Is this Manhattan? I guess so. I have no reason to disbelieve him. Can I save here? Look at all these Riki saves. All getting ready to go to hell. First save of the game. Well, that's it. That's the plot. You've now experienced the entire plot. How do you feel about it?
More than I thought. But less than we hoped.
Well, the thing is, it's not like it gave you something to do. It's like,
go.
Yeah, you're here now. Okay. Just check this body type out. Too urban for you? Yes. You see a pretty girl around here? I'm referencing another route. I hope you've played that one already or this will be confusing.
Did they even give you any direction?
No. So literally... I haven't even beaten Lute's route, but my understanding is, like, you just have to do stuff, and then another plot event eventually happens, but the next plot event is the end of the game. Like, that is it. Now you just wander around the world and do whatever you feel like, and then eventually the game ends. That's Lute's route.
I have the most confused face.
I wish I was kidding. I really
like. How is that a game?
Well, it's the not so much a game route. I feel like going to Shrike. Let's go to Shrike. Is Shrike what I'm thinking, or did I mean Devon? Like, if Lute was the first route you played because you like Lutes or something, then you would be very confused. No, this is not where I meant to go. In fairness, it says Popple in chat, SaGa shows a lot of sign that it's not finished. Yeah, it was definitely rushed.
Well, at least it doesn't look that buggy.
It's not buggy, it's just a bit incomplete. A bit. It's just exceedingly incomplete. I was just thinking... Like, okay, so I'm gonna treat Lute like Blue. I'm just gonna try to get a bunch of magic. And for a second there, I was thinking, oh, okay, I'll go and get magic immediately. But I haven't, like, fought any enemies yet. That seems like a bad idea.
Rune magic.
I'm trying to make sure I get exactly the opposite of what I did with Blue.
What did you do with Blue?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did rune magic with Blue, so I'm gonna get arcane magic. But I don't think I can afford anything anyway, so it's pointless for me to have this conversation before. Yeah, everything, great, okay, but bye. wasting my time.
Well, now you gotta go fight and hopefully not die.
Yeah, just gonna go... Actually, what I should do is try to, like, collect friends. Let's see, if I go to Luminous, can I collect a friend there? This is the loading screen. So is this, actually. Hey, friend! I'm Rogue, by which I mean Rouge, from the Magic Kingdom. I'm part of another plot, but I could, like, join you. Are you also searching for the gift? Yeah, sure. Why not? Then let me join you. Now, so Enti has not watched any of my SaGa Frontier playthroughs, not his kind of game. Here's something that you need to learn about SaGa Frontier, because it is hilarious. So, Rouge, who we just got, is like an advanced magic user. That's his thing. And I'm just gonna put all that away. I'm just gonna get rid of all of his magic, and I'm just gonna make him punch people.
Oh.
The way this game works is that you just build up in whatever you do, and so if you want somebody to be a physical fighter, you just do. You just make them a physical fighter. You just punch a lot, and that's what they do. And so it amuses me to get Rouge and then make him a fist fighter. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Any equipment I ought to be doing? No. And then, maybe I'll get some other character that was meant to be a fist fighter and make them a magic user. Something like that.
Oh boy, it's like giving like a carpenter a computer and tell them to program something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And if they just keep hammering away at it, they'll get better. They'll figure it out. There's no basic introduction needed. I'm trying to remember. There's somewhere else where you can get some quick characters, which seems like a good idea right now. Is it Scrap? These are the things you have to do when your character has no plot. You have to just, like, remember, what did I do in all the other routes? Where did I pick up characters? Where can I just pick up some quick characters so that I can actually play this game? Yes, it is Scrap.
Sure. And it's probably obvious, but this is tedious, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this route is gonna be very tedious. You won't even talk to me, Jen? Jen, you piece of garbage, what? He won't even talk to me.
What do you gotta do? Buy him a drink first or something?
I mean, probably. You've guessed well, he is a drunk. What's a mech doing in a bar? Rusting. Need to recover lost data. All right, I can help. Why would I volunteer to do that? Well, I guess he has nothing else to do. T260 joined the party. I forgot his name.
Oh,
Yo, I am Lute, my boy. What's a high-class prostitute like you doing in a dive like this? Buzz off. I got a beat-up caballero. Energetic, aren't you? I like that. I'll help you, by which I mean you join me and help me, and to hell with your plot. Really?
You're just making all these you're like a U.S. president. You're just making all these different promises.
All these promises, no intent to help any of them. Because, like, all of these are characters who have their own routes, which I have now done, and they're talking about the things going on in their route, but it's not like I'm going to help with their route. I couldn't even if I wanted to. I am skeptical. Oh, what? She's skeptical, but she joined us anyway. You had every right to be skeptical because your plot is now dead. We're not doing that. Trini is slapping us with a patent violation, like we don't have enough problems already. Well, stop violating Trinity's patents. How hard is that? Come on, talk
And
to me.
he's allowed to walk up into the middle of the bed. What is that guy? What is that xylophone guy doing?
Well, he is, may I point out, a gumball machine. So,
okay, that makes less sense.
and also, Lute does have a lute, as you can plainly see. There it is. He never plays it. This is like the right opportunity. They've clearly let him on under the assumption that he would play the lute. But no, to hell with that.
He's just going to interfere.
He's just going to get in the way. Okay, we've gotten enough characters to fill up a team. That's kind of, that's all I wanted to accomplish before I start actually, like, killing some enemies and such. I believe this jerk actually charges you to leave scrap. Yep, 100 credits. Which means I am now completely destitute. I have not 1 cent to my name. Yay!
So it's free to go there, but you have to pay to leave.
It is the only one that you have to pay to leave. Very, very annoying.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense. Well, let's...
That's the game.
That's the game. That's the game. The fact that it is pay to leave is used as like a point in another route. There's a lot of this that it's like... how to put it? So there's a lot of this that it's like all of these things happen because of other routes, and when you play all the routes, then it's like, oh, that was that and that was that. But at the same time, if you play just one of them, it's like, well, there's a lot of random crap happening that has nothing to do with anything.
I mean, they probably didn't think of this, and I'm not sure if... Oh, I'm sure they could have done it, but they could have made the changes with the modified saves. Like every single time you finish a character, then it changes to the same place for that one person.
Yeah. That would have been brilliant, actually. Yeah, that like as you go through the routes, then only the things you've done in previous routes sort of affect the next routes you play. Although that would mean if you really wanted to get the complete experience, you have to play the game like 50 times, which is perhaps a bit excessive.
Not what you would want to do.
No. Punch this cactus, Rouge. What could possibly go wrong? So, here's how the battle system works. I mean, it's a fairly normal battle system, but the important thing is, as I sort of suggested before, you build up whatever you use. So I'm trying... Oh, God. And then there's the combo system, which we've been introduced to with an enemy combo!
That looks like death.
That was pretty bad. That was not ideal. When you get your own combos, when your team does combos, it's fantastic. When enemies do combos, a little bit, yeah, a little bit annoying. Luckily, 60 isn't that bad. Lute is still entirely a living boy. Oh, that's right! The bazooka gets one shot.
Oh.
You get all of these characters for free at the beginning, and they're all junk. So, Popful...
I mean, hey, you get what you pay for.
I guess, yeah.
Nothing.
So, Popful, to answer your question, no, they don't. But also, there aren't levels at all. You just build up whatever you use. There are no levels in this game. There are no experience points. You just build up what you use.
Like train
Yeah.
what you have.
Yep.
With the job system.
Yeah, kind of. So it follows right on from the Final Fantasy Legend series. That's actually the SaGa series. So it's something that Square had done before, but I think this is when it sort of hit its peak. Take that, Pickbird. So, like, I am intentionally having Mei Ling use her magic because I want her to build up as a magician, etc., etc. So monsters in this game just absorb abilities from other monsters. They don't level up in any sort of normal way. I'm going to... Ooh, I'm going to absorb nothing because I've made a terrible mistake.
What's wrong?
So it absorbs into a specific slot, and I think that slot. Nope. Okay, I was wrong. So it always absorbs into this slot, and you will forget whatever was in that slot before. So I wanted to make sure that slot was empty before I made a terrible mistake. Turns out it was empty in the first place.
Now back to that sneak attack that bird tried to commit.
Yep. Well, we've already seen these enemies, so time for my favorite thing. Yahweasel cast death!
Oh, I remember when you do that.
I haven't been in a normal RPG in a while.
I mean, would you really call this normal?
Well, I mean, it's a turn-based RPG. It's, you know, there are more sort of conventional RPGs in the world, certainly, but this is normal. Hello, Anorak. And hello, meme, the meaning of which I forget. Victory! Okay, let's actually absorb this time. Pick bird. Absorb beak, so like that's a pretty basic attack, but you see it changes the monster's form, it does stuff.
So I guess it's more useful once you absorb like higher level things.
Yeah, so the trick with monsters is they don't level up in a normal way at all, but their form follows whatever skills you've absorbed, and so you want to absorb a bunch of great skills, and then you end up in a better form, which is sort of exactly what I just said. So, monsters are I don't like dealing with monsters usually. They're a bit annoying, but hey, robots are even more annoying, so great.
Because you only get one shot, and once you use it, you have to go back and restock.
No. So you get one shot of the junk bazooka per battle. That's a little bit better than it sounds. But the thing with robots is that they don't level up basically at all. You just have to buy equipment for them that's better, which makes sense since they're a robot, but it is also exceedingly annoying. Hey, Yahweasel cast death. Victory!
Well, at least the purple ace seems strong enough to take him out.
Yeah, so like magic is really, really good in the early game. Yes, I said that as if I had something else to add. Nope, magic is just really good in the early game. So here's the thing, I need to build up until I have enough gold credits, that is, for magic, like to purchase magic. So unfortunately, I think already I'm gonna have to take a grinding episode.
That is going to take a while.
Yes. Well, so it's not quite as bad as it sounds because the enemies automatically level to you, and so you'll get more money as time goes on. But yeah. Hey, so until that grinding episode, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got thousands more. Just click that channel button. Cheers from Yahweasel.
And bye from me.
So it looks like you're going to have to sit around for an extraordinarily dull grinding episode.
Great, now to find conversation topics.
Well, the thing, so by a grinding episode, what I mean is, like, I'm gonna record for an episode worth of time, but it's not actually gonna go into an episode, it'll just be fast-forwarded through, it'll just be grinding, so, you know, if you can't think of any topics, then we'll just have a completely silent video. Here we go!
Oh boy.
So, the enemies all level to you in this game, which can be exceedingly annoying at times because the enemies level to you but the bosses don't. So it's difficult to sort of know if you're appropriately leveled for a boss because you have no way of judging it.
And also, there are no more quick battles.
No.
If they're all leveled to you.
Yeah, there are essentially no quick battles in the game. Every battle you need to, like, actually think and concern yourself with. Well, sometimes you're given a single low-level enemy, and then you don't have to think very much, but...
But yeah, the sad part about RPGs
Oh,
is the
thank
grind.
you for reminding me, Unsingable! Unsingable reminded me of something important that I had forgotten. Sorry, go on.
Really? I was just saying that this is one of the sad things about an RPG, is the painful grind.
Yeah, and this one is worse than some others in terms of that. But, oh well. So here's the thing, like, every time you absorb, then you have to go into this menu and micromanage your monster skills, which can get pretty annoying. So I'm actually going to leave, because, as I said, Unsingable in chat reminded me of something. There is a character exclusive to Lute's route. Given how many enemies there are, let's try to stun some of them, how about? No, don't... Tail stuns, by the way, so definitely try to stun multiple enemies instead of stunning the same enemy twice. Okay, Lute's gonna be dead.
Oh.
Just got a bit unlucky. Everybody attacked Lute, and now his health is probably pretty low.
No, you really have to leave to go heal.
Yep. $91. Oh wait, how does HP work in this game? I think you regain HP automatically between attacks. Actually, between battles, that is. So maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm being silly.
Well, that seems pleasant.
Yeah, I think that's one of the sort of kinder things about this game. Of course, if everyone only attacks Lute, it's still gonna be a problem. Basically, Mei Ling is carrying this team right now.
I mean, the robot guy's rock at least takes care of one of them.
Yeah.
But at least Miss Mage is not a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, exactly. In essence, everybody is carrying this team except for Lute.
I mean, that's why we got the party members, so they can be the meat shield.
Yes. Because Lute is so critical. Oops, I definitely did not want to do that. It may seem... So, Unsingable, what I'm hoping is to swap out T260 for anything other than a mech. I don't want to deal with mechs in this route. Frankly, I don't want to deal with monsters in this route. I want... This will be a human-only team! We're going straight up racism! Well, that battle was easy. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So it might seem very silly. Ooh, Elf Shot! Elf Shot is good! I love me some Elf Shot. It might seem very silly that I'm only using Rouge for fighting and he hasn't gained anything yet, but see, like, he gained Vitality. If he was using magic, he wouldn't have gained that. He gained weapon points. If he was using magic, he wouldn't have gained that. So, it'll work. It'll work out. It may seem...
Full circle.
It may seem weird right now, but it'll happen. Okay, quickly. Oh, not that quickly, because that enemy's going the wrong way for some reason. Gotta keep that Elf Shot. Elf Shot is a good early game thing to have. Wow. Quite a threat it's presented here. So, Popful, the human characters are not quite as interchangeable as I'm making them out to be. The one sort of trick is that certain characters level in certain ways more easily than other characters. So, like, Rouge does not level in fighting very quickly, but he will level in fighting. It's stupid, of course, to use him that way, because he'll level more slowly, but it just amuses me. So, different characters have different proficiencies, but you don't have to stick to those proficiencies. You can make them do whatever you want to. My intention... Oh, that's right, Unsingable! To do... Okay, you're right. I should have started the Arcane Magic quest immediately.
Oh, there are quests for this line.
Well, no, so that's a quest anybody can get, because it's just the quest you get if you want Arcane Magic. So, it's not a quest for this route, it's just a quest that you can do on this route as well as any other route.
I mean, hey, it's on the way. It's part of why you're getting all this money. To learn the spells, right?
Yes, yeah. To purchase the right to know the spells. All this money, 58. It costs 300 to buy a single spell.
I saw one that was 150.
Yeah, unfortunately, the one that costs 150 is crap. So you don't actually need to purchase every spell, but I'll go into the weird things about spells when we're closer.
To get the one good one.
This is not where I wanted to be. That is the gold store. Yeah, basically you need to get one that you can actually sort of tolerate using, and then you can actually learn the others sort of automatically, but it's slightly more complicated than that.
How many credits do you get per enemy?
It depends, not a lot right now, but like I said, the enemies level to you, so it'll increase over time. But it's as it was pointed out to me that I could have started the quest even without purchasing any magic. I'm gonna stop this fast forward and actually do an episode and start the quest.
There.
Squaresoft loved this sort of trash cyberpunk aesthetic back in the PlayStation era. Ain't that the truth? I mean, this game cannot decide its aesthetic at all. Yeah, Unsingable. That's true. But I'd rather get a decent one to start with. And it doesn't matter because we're gonna start the whole quest. Whatever.
You're gonna get the spells anyway.
Yeah. Hello, this is Yahweasel. With me is Enti.
Hello.
And this is gonna be a thing. So it's been pointed out to me in chat that you can start the quests to do with getting Mastery of Magic when you don't actually have any spells. For some reason, I thought you needed a spell, but you don't. So I'm just being silly. So let's go start our arcane magic stuff. So like I said, I'm just gonna treat Lute like blue. I'm just gonna try to learn every magic because why not? I need something to make the plot go on. So let's have a chat about arcane magic.
I mean, it's all we can do.
It's all we can do. Arcane magic summons the mysterious power of the tarot. It's like a carrot, but teal. To summon the higher tarot, yes, I know it's pronounced tarot, don't leave a comment! You must acquire their gift. Since the arcane and rune cannot coexist, possessors of rune magic must first give it up before they can learn this magic. Ask about the gift. To acquire the gift for arcane magic, collect all 4 cards in the various regions. The shield card is in Irpo. The gold card is in Baccarat. The Grail card is in Yorkland. You know Yorkland, don't you? You're from there. And the Saber card is in Wakatu. So there's only 2 of those that we can actually sort of get to easily. Collect these cards? Yes. Received 4 cards. When these 4 plain cards become arcane tarot cards, you will acquire the gift for this magic. Thanks. Bye. Hey, let's go to Yorkland. That's where I'm from.
Land of York.
Do you have to? No. Okay. Nope. We'll see something else about Yorkland when I get there. Just almost gave away a plot thing. Whatever. This is the closest this particular route gets to a plot otherwise, because there's one other thing you can do while you're back in Yorkland where you came from. Kind of makes sense. Nay. That was it. You can talk to a horse. That's the critical plot thing. You can have a chat with a horse.
So riveting.
Big bro. Yo, what's new, Thunder? That voice, big bro. You came back to us. What a fix. I can't go back home now. What does that mean? What? Come on, take me along. No! Okay, why not? Let's take along the freaky-looking giant. I see no reason not to do that. Yes!
His sprite looks like a mutated Crash Bandicoot.
Pretty much, yeah. So that, he is also a monster, which means, of course, the moment we have him learn anything else, all his stats will change and such. But I'm just going to swap Riki with him, because to hell with Riki. He starts with much better spells, which is why he's in such a good form in the first place. Oh, I figured I'd at least be allowed to re-enter my home and say, "Hi, Mom, I'm here, just wanted to say hi, okay, bye now." What a wonderful son.
His mother says, "Nope, you can't come in until you pay the rent."
What a wonderful mother, too. Horses are great, aren't they? They walk on all 4 legs. It must be lots of work if you don't understand the first thing about mechanics. Welcome, young'un. Enjoy our famous sake. Yes, I know it's Saki. Don't comment! This whole town is a no-smoking zone. Can't be too careful of fire around here. We soak the horses in booze. Nah. We soak everything else in booze, too. Dad eats snacks with me every night. He says he needs something to munch on, because that's not just booze he drinks. I don't know if you can make... I don't know if you can infuse marijuana into sake.
Maybe?
Strixus in chat just had this horrifying flashback of watching the Riki route and Riki presenting to the camera. Yeah, he did that like 4 freaking times. That was the whole damned route. Now that we've got twin girls, I guess we got to give up the liquor business. I want to open up an all-natural juice place. Liquor is just all-natural juice you've let to sit out. I want a donut shop. Okay, girls. I want to be destitute.
You can easily tell which one's going to be the fat one.
Dad finally quit smoking because it's dangerous to smoke around liquor. Also because it's a crime. As was stated by that other character. Keep away from me when I'm drinking, which is all times. What do you want? What friendly characters they've got in here.
It seems everyone is upset about the no smoking law.
Drink to your health? Yes, I'd love to. Give me something to drink. What the hell? This is weird. I've talked to like 10 people in this town. Finally, randomly, Lute goes, "This old woman, she's the one who knows something about the Grail card. Now I'll bother asking the question, which is why I'm here in the first place."
Seems like anyone that that talks to you first doesn't know, and but the first person you go up to and you give them eye contact, they say nothing. They're the one that knows.
Know anything about the Grail card?
The Grail card? Oh, yeah, you're looking for the card.
Yeah, that's what I said. Card is the second word of Grail card.
Well, you're in luck, but anyone looking for it has to try our famous liqueur first. This is our best stuff. We usually only serve it to Trinity. You don't usually get to drink it. You in particular don't usually get to drink it, strange, flesh-colored fez-wearing man.
What makes him so special?
He asked about the Grail card, and he's wearing a flesh-colored fez. I just noticed that he's wearing a flesh-colored fez.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Unsinkable name can't wait for me to try to get through you-know-what with his current attacks and equipment. I think, so the thing about that area is that it's easy early or late. It's difficult middle, so I think I might be okay because I took it straight on. And Popful says that's not a fez, don't make fun of his head tumor.
By the way, the people in the next cellar know more about the card.
Okay, my capture seems to be going weird. The frame rate was just weirdly low, and it still is. Oh no, this can't be good. Please hold, please hold.
Death.
What's happening? What's happening?
Are friends being lost, or?
Oh, goody. My capture device has just gone completely stupid.
Oh. That's always great. And now everything has stopped for a second.
Yeah, I'm just plugging it back in, hopefully. Okay. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Nothing is wrong.
It's functioning well. Like...
Lest it's not obvious, I am playing this on a real device and using a capture card.
This cellar's been around 300 years. That's 300 years of brewing
passion, if you know what I mean.
in each drop.
I'm so sorry. Just 1 second. Since my capture card was going weird, I just want to quickly check that everything
also
is...
check the audio. I think it stopped too.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Oh. That's not the audio I was hearing.
Oh?
I was hearing something else. Okay, this works.
I mean, you should be hearing the game audio.
I'm hearing it now.
Okay.
Better late than never.
Nothing is wrong. Everything's fine. Hey there. You just like to sail around in your giant pot of booze? That why you have an oar? Oars aren't for sailing. You like to row around in your... Okay, I kind of ruined my own joke there. You're my favorite, Lute.
I heard I'd get drinks if I was searching for the Grail card.
The Grail card. Oh yeah, you're looking for the card.
That's what the Grail card is.
Yeah.
Card.
Oh yes, that card thing, which is the only thing of any significance in that town. Well, you're in luck, but anyone looking for it has to try our famous liquor first. It's only 85% poison. That's actually what they use. It's a brewer's paddle, says Strixus. Don't ruin my jokes! This is our best stuff. We usually only serve it to Trinity, very much like everyone. In fact, this whole town only makes booze for Trinity. No one else gets any. You, scum like you, with your head tumor, usually don't get to drink it. Look at the position of his hat. It's... What is happening? What is...
That is a brain tumor, not a fez. That's on the back of his head.
Exactly, yeah! Like, you can see the part of his hair, so you know where the top of his head is. There's no ambiguity. There's just a tumor coming out the back of his head. Did Lute leave because a doctor told him he has like 6 weeks to live and he wanted to at least see the world? But then he came back because, well, I may as well get drunk.
I mean, hey, that's a good reason.
Good, quote unquote. There you go. By the way, the people in the next cellar know more about the card. My voice turned more evil.
He keeps on drinking all this booze and he's not getting the card.
Yeah, well, it is the Grail card. Wait, is this not the next cellar? Okay. The people in the next cellar know more, so let me just go into the attic. Is that what a cellar is? An attic? Those are the same thing, right? Give me a drink. I'm looking. Give me a drink. I'm looking for the Grail card. A Grail card? Oh yeah, you're looking for the card. I kind of want to know what the original of this is. Like, what the Japanese is, because this is too stupid. This must have come in translation. Well, you're in luck, but anyone looking for it has to try our famous liquor first. It's our best stuff.
It's all the same.
It's all the same. You don't usually get to drink it. There you go. By the way, the people in the next cellar know more about the card.
This line has so little plot, they're just reusing the same text over and over.
But no, again, so this plot, quote unquote, is not specific to this route. Anyone who wants to get arcane magic does this. Which is not an excuse. That's not a good thing. If anything, that's even worse. But, you know.
You can see where they put the effort.
Being nowhere. Just a second, I'm actually going to increase the volume on you, because I think that probably the viewers are having trouble hearing you at all. There we go. Popful points out that this friend right here is just blindly, like, walking into this giant thing, whatever it is. This is where we keep the corpses while we distill them. Here comes the Grail card. I'll give it. Drink. The Grail card. Oh yeah, you're looking for the card. Well, you're like it. Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh no, that is the same line. Never mind. But anyway, looking for us to try our famous liquor first. This is our best stuff. We usually on the surface of Trinity. You usually get to drink it. There you go. By the way, the people in the next cellar know more about the card. Right, because I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk enough. Just serve me some booze in my Lute. It'll add woody flavor. Booze, booze. Oh, yeah, tell me where the Grail card is. The Grail card? Oh, yeah, you're looking for the card. Oh, my God. I mean, at least they gave the main character different lines.
Our boy Lute is going to either be blacked out or die from alcohol poisoning before he gets the card.
Yep. There you go. You should go to the liquor shrine. It's in the middle of the swamp, so watch your step and definitely don't go there while you're drunk. Okay. Here's
Well,
the
at least don't
thing.
mess up the controls or anything because of all the alcohol.
I don't know. I don't think I've done the arcane quest. Maybe it does. So here's the thing about the booze shrine. Because of how enemies level to you, if you go here too late, the regular enemies will just absolutely destroy you. And oh yeah, see how he's moving weird? That's the booze. Great.
Oh, so it does mess up the controls.
Yep. Yep. So I'm crossing my fingers here. Okay. Okay, these we should be able to defeat. Not easily, but we should be able to defeat them. When it gives you, Krakens, which should be like a huge boss enemy, you are screwed. These we might be able to deal with.
Oh my god, he's huge.
Well, for the time being. Oh, Drunk also does this, huh? Good. Good.
Well, this looks like fun.
What do you have that's... So, this is one of the other interesting things about this game. See how different attacks do, like, they affect different areas? So, like, in this case, I want to do dash, because I can actually hit 2 enemies with dash.
Oh, different area of effects.
Well,
Nice.
so it's not, it's a little bit more sophisticated than areas of effect, because some things have, like, a row of attack, other things have a circle, other things have, like, a fan of effect. Ooh, that hurts. I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Ooh, that didn't... Well, okay, admittedly, that was Rouge punching.
I see what you mean by not easily.
Whoa!
Whoa! That is a lot of damage.
It's possible that I'm screwed.
Maybe we're too late into the leveling.
No, because it's just the enemies it gives you. These enemies, eventually we should be able to deal with, but I guess I'm even too early for the easy enemies. Yeah. 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 Given that they're doing 100-something damage. I love how they haven't managed to kill our weakest character, Rouge. Killed literally everyone else, other than the strongest character. I'm literally only clicking buttons at this point to wait for death.
I mean, there really isn't much you can do at this point.
Yeah. You've observed that, huh? Oh, good! Drunkenness put him to sleep. That's what I needed. Could you at least attack the one living guy so that we can put us out of our misery here? There he goes.
There you go.
Let's try a different thing.
Yeah, that's not safe.
That didn't really work out. That didn't.
Seems I have to get one of the other tarot cards.
Yes. Next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got thousands more. Just click that channel button. Cheers from Yahweasel.
See you next time.
I think we'll do
I
one.
have to add that swamp area was kind of creepy with all the eyes.
Well, it was definitely intended to be. I think we'll do one more episode before taking a break. That went how I expected.
Of course, you saw it coming. Unsingable name.
Okay. I'm trying to remember where the other place that we ought to be able to go on the arcane quest is.
You need me to look up a walkthrough for you, or?
No. I just need to remember the name of the place. That's all. Because it explicitly told us. I'm blanking on it right now. Baccarat. Could we do Baccarat this early? I have no clue. We might actually just still need to grind. Unfortunately, the only solution might be that I go and grind somewhere. I think, yeah, I need to resume the grinding episode I paused last time.
Such as a plot line without a plot.
Let's go to a grinding episode. Let's go to Kurong. Let's grind a lot. My fear is that, like, this particular route is gonna make, like, 4 videos plus 2, hour-long grinding episodes. So Unsingable.
Might be the case.
Unsingable. The other thing I was thinking about with respect to Baccarat is that I could go to Baccarat and just like go to the first quest area and actually use it as a grinding area. But I feel like even that might be a bit dangerous. I know the other 2 places Unsingable because they're the ones you can't do until you have the first 2. Maybe you can do Urpo immediately, but you definitely can't do Wakatu. Wait, why would you ground hit against a bird? That's definitely not going to work.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello, Polar in chat. $5.28.
What?
You go, ground hit. You go. Way to miss, robot. What? Really carrying your own here. Hey, there we go. Rouge learned kick.
That's new.
See, that's literally, you just like gain them. You just do things and gain new things, and that's all there is to it. Is that true, Unsingable? I thought you had to at least do the simple ones before the ones that required like extra steps. So here's another.
So Lute doesn't learn any like bard things or
No,
anything?
there's no bard-like abilities.
What's the point of its existence?
None whatsoever. So as you can see, now he has kick, and if you look at the top, it shows that, like, there's 1 fighting skill. When you have 8 out of 10 fighting, then you have fighting mastery, which lets you do fighting moves for a little bit cheaper. So, basically, by training him up in fighting moves, I will eventually turn him into an excellent fighter, regardless of whether he wants to be one. That's a lot of enemies. Will any of these let me hit multiple enemies? They're all perfectly arranged, so I can't hit multiple. You jerks!
Curses for using battle tactics.
Well, how are they supposed to use battle tactics? They're just randomly selected enemies. Heyo, double slash from Lute. I'm gonna train Lute into a sword user only because that's sort of what the game railroads you into.
It's all you got until you finish the magic stuff.
Okay, Unsingable. I know what the sidestep is to get to Wakatu. And in fact, I should do that sidestep now that I think about it. If I can do it early.
So no more fast forward?
I'll just briefly come out of fast forward. It won't be a big thing. How about Rocky? Da-dum! See, he's not big anymore. Oh my god!
Oh, what?
That's like one of the best monster forms in the game, and I just got it in like battle number 2.
By sheer luck.
Look at this, he has 462 HP! My other characters have like 120! He has 120.
Now we know who's carrying everything.
Yeah, he has 120. My fear is that I'm gonna have him absorb something else and then he'll lose it.
Keep out of that last slot and you don't have to worry about it.
Well, no, so the thing is, like, if I absorb something weak here, then it can actually put him into a weaker form. It's very weird. I don't try to, like, understand all the details of it, but it can be difficult to sort of get back to a form unless you really want to follow a guide and be lame.
So, more or less, it's unlikely that you'll change the form or whatever. Until later.
Well, so I mean, he's still got empty slots, so I'm just gonna let him absorb things. It'll be regrettable when he loses that form, but oh well. Okay, quick cut out of fast motion here. Unsingable name in chat. Unsingable also gave me another tip.
Do that Unsingable?
Yeah, apparently. Unsingable suggests that I do this. Does the order really matter? In terms of what form you get? I guess he claims it does, so I'm willing to believe that. Unsingable is just like, in chat, he's just being a guide to this game. The thing about this game is, the range of things you can do is so varied, and none of them are really terrible, that you don't really need a guide, but you can definitely min-max it, so anyway. Okay, so here's the thing. If I try to go to Wakatu... Wakatu? What should we do? Wakatu is full of ghosts. You need at least one person from there to travel safely. So what do we do? Where?
Do you need to kidnap someone?
Where could I kidnap somebody from Wakatu? If only I'd done this in a different order, so I'm not gonna have to pay for travel again.
Oh boy, that.
So remember the one person here who I couldn't talk to, he wouldn't talk to me? He still won't talk to me! What?
And now we've lost more money that was meant to go towards magic.
Unsingable says I missed a step. What step did I miss? I don't understand. How did I miss a step? What step did I miss, Unsingable? Save me. I've done this before.
Save us from this purgatory.
Unsingable is waiting for that question to come through because YouTube's delay is like 6.5 minutes. That's right, Unsingable. Dang it.
Oh boy.
Goodbye, sweet money. Well, I didn't have 100 credits, but she let me go anyway, so that was nice.
We're probably just broke now.
Yeah, we're probably at 0, which is actually fine, because as long as I don't earn any more money, I'll just go there with 0 and come back with 0. Well, that's a nice exploit. If you don't have 100 credits, she charges you nothing.
Yay.
Okay, do not accidentally get any credits and I can do this for free still, because I happen to have just under 100.
So either avoid enemies or buy something whenever you want to go there.
So I only need to talk to somebody. I don't even need to go in an enemy words direction. I just need to talk to somebody who's out and about, which is this fella. I saw it! The guy used a steel pipe like a sword! The only sword skill like that is in Wakatu. He must be from there. Where can I find him? He must be in scrap getting must be drunk as must be usual. You're drunk too right now, right? You've been drunk continuously ever since you got totally plastered in Yorktown.
His blood alcohol content is 100% alcohol.
Yes, his alcohol blood content is 0%. He just has alcohol running through his veins. What does he look like? He wears a headband and a t-shirt. Doesn't exactly look like a real samurai. What's his name? I think his name was Jen. Thanks for all of those details. Bye! Thanks for just betraying the confidence of a friend. Okay, now that we know who he is, now we should be able to get him on our team.
Scrap.
Scrap. The scrappiest little town around. Try to. Are you Jan? Huh? Want something, pal? Can you take me to the Wakatu Castle? Wakatu? What the hell's that? I know you're from Wakatu. I want to get the Saber card. Saber card? Saber chamber? I've spent a lot of time in the Saber chamber. I just happened to give him that voice, it fit, whatever. Anyway.
Oh my god.
All right. I'll take you to the Saber chamber. Okay, kid, let's go to the Saber chamber. But are you good enough to get the card? Jen joined the party. No, I'm not, but you know what you're better than? A freaking robot! Bye, robot forever! Never gonna use you again.
Marginally more HP, too.
Yep. So... I forgot one thing, which is if these have anything, not in ability in this place that's useful, I could take it off of them. But they don't, so much for that.
So they're useless through and through.
They're useless through and through. I think I can put the junk bazooka on somebody else. Attack power is 10, which might not even be worth it. Oh, you're Rouge. Jen. Yeah, if his normal weapon is attack power 11, there's no conceivable reason to replace it. Okay, whatever. Don't even need that. Here, Rouge, you can have a bazooka just for giggles. Just be anything other than a magician, Rouge. That's all that's important. Just don't you even consider doing magic, Rouge.
It's like asking a kid what they want to be when they grow up and then just denying them, saying, no, you're wrong, you're going to become this.
Specifically that you can't be. Anything else. But specifically not whatever you wanted to be. It'll cost me 100 credits, not if I'm poor. Okay, back to Grindtown. It's good to get Jen before we do any grinding, because then Jen can do some grinding.
At least you can have someone who does more than one move.
Yeah, he's got a lot of moves. He's got a lot of moves available. This is fast motion, so I will make the joke I was about to make. He has a lot of moves, such as he knows how to fist in the saber chamber.
Oh god. I felt that joke coming a mile away. I was just waiting for you to make it.
I have regrets, but that's not one of them. Just a second. There's some... That's not it. There's some button you can press to do a quick save to get to the save menu very quickly and save automatically, and I'm trying to remember what that is because it is a useful combo to remember. I'm just gonna let Google tell me.
When you do that, I might fetch a bottle of water.
Okay.
That's right with you.
No, whatever. I mean, this is fast motion anyway, so...
Doesn't matter.
Triangle plus R2. There it is! Yep. Okay, back to the old grind. Saber chamber. I apologize for all of the jokes I've made on this day, but I want to be clear that I do not apologize for all of the jokes that I made on this day. What? They never have... Oh, that's right. Dadum is some kind of, like, it increases our something. It increases our attack or something like that.
Oh my goodness, I came back to see that.
Yeah, that's Dadum. Dadum is a decent move. So, if anybody's curious why I keep on changing moves, with the normal characters that build up in a normal way, you have to do different moves to actually build up their whole, like, array of moves they can do. So I usually just rotate through the moves while I'm grinding to make sure that they get everything.
The entire job system is just practice makes perfect.
Yeah, and it's not badly implemented for that, but it is slightly simplistic. Needles, no, your form!
Oh.
Well, okay, that's not the worst form.
That's not that bad. I mean, he wasn't bad in that form. So.
No. And I got a wing amulet.
Well, at least you still have right?
Yeah, I haven't lost that. Maybe I should add some defense to somebody who actually needs some defense. Nope. See, so like Needles so Needles is actually a really good move. I'm not at all disappointed to have Needles, but it's sort of lower level, and so it's dragging me down a bit. It's way more sophisticated than that, but overall, that's a sort of good estimate. It's dragging me down. I mean, he started with Bolt Breath, so Dadum helped. Wow, really? So glad I took the time with this single enemy. What do you have that only costs 1? Well, you got Needles that only cost 0. Needles is a good move because it costs nothing and is actually pretty devastating.
So a lot of moves you get a really good early game. Oh.
Hey! Oh. Because that thing has a beak.
I mean, hey, can't complain.
So I think that might be... Yeah, that's the last slot. I might just stick with it. I might just never absorb ever again, because this is a really good form.
And you got everything you need, at least for this section of the game.
Yeah, like maybe much later on it'll start to feel a bit obsolete, but for now, like, why would I change?
You just have an entire Triceratops at your disposal.
Yeah, exactly. It's just hanging out. Just there for me. And that's
You're
why that's
It
why we
looks
like
devastating.
him. Well, that's the combination of both the fact that Needles is, for a free move, surprisingly good, and the fact that that's a very good form. So, like, really,
Everything dies.
yeah, pretty much he will destroy anything that stands in our way. That's a few enemies.
I like the little jig that the skeleton's doing.
Unsingable suggests it's good to absorb in the beginning because there's less chance of ruining your final form. The thing is, Unsingable, this was the form I chose as the final form for Riki. Like, this is a good final form. So, I don't know why I would, like, maybe I don't need to worry about ruining my final form, because I'm there. I'm done. I've got my final form. Didn't take me long. Look at that, 487 damage. I've got this ridiculous bruiser on my team. And apparently it's a Styracosaurus, says Strixes.
Cover me corrected.
Absorbing new skills gives him a permanent +4 to HP. Is that so?
Really?
I did not even know that, Unsingable. I thought it was just fixed by the form.
So it's kind of like we have to if we want him to not die.
Yeah,
later.
yeah. But if I just sort of keep him... If I continue absorbing things but keep all the same skills and... Hey! There's our first combination! And just replace that slot, then it should be fine. Because I will eventually find this form again, so... I'll just have to absorb things anyway.
I mean, if you do it twice, you really do it more.
Yeah. I gotta say, Unsingable, I really thought the only thing to monster stat mechanics was there's some complicated way of deciding what form, and then it is based on the form, period, end of story.
Hey, at least the battle mechanics are somewhat advanced.
Yeah, it's, well, apparently the monster mechanics are more advanced than I knew. I think that's how it works in Final Fantasy Legend 2, says Popful. I'm willing to believe that. Also known as SaGa 2. As opposed to SaGa Frontier 2, which is also nothing like SaGa Frontier. The thing with grinding in this game is, like, if it had levels, then I would go, okay, I'm gonna grind until I'm at this level, but it doesn't, so I usually just set some arbitrary goal, and my current arbitrary goal is enough money to buy a decent arcane spell, so 300 credits.
At least the battles aren't painfully slow, even if they keep up with your levels.
Yeah, so the way that they keep up with your levels is a little bit complicated. Like, it's not that the actual enemies... How to put it? It's not that any given enemy only has a given set of statistics. That given enemy is always the same. It is which enemies get thrown against you that affects things. So, like,
So now we're just finding an innocent guy in a bulldozer.
Is there actually oh, there is a guy. Yep. I mean, we don't know that he's innocent. He might attack us yet. Yeah, punch that tractor, Rouge. You can do it. Punch a tractor.
So a guy in a bulldozer and another guy and a prostitute, I assume.
I don't know if I would be down with prostitutes having axes just at all times. You know, they need some form of self-protection. Usually they have a piece, maybe not 2 axes. I mean, there's a certain form of prostitutes that would, you know, for that kind of clientele.
For those people.
Yes, would enhance the experience. But the average day-by-day street corner whore, maybe not.
I'm pretty sure they're driving most people away at that point.
Oh, good. I absorbed kicks, and I'm in an extraordinarily lame form.
What would be hilarious is seeing him transform into the tractor.
Unfortunately, you can only proper monsters. And note how his HP is now all the way down to 153. Earlier in this same video, it was 400 something. Heyo, air throw. Dang right, Rouge. We're gonna turn Rouge into a real brawler. Skeleton. Death synthesis that never works and is totally useless. Welcome to a grinding video.
Well, at least you're sharing your suffering of total silence and autonomy.
Cool. Got a level 2 with air throw and double slash.
And isn't that a bit overkill for one lady?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. No, so Unsingle, I'm not only aware that death synthesis does work, I'm aware of how it works. It's just there's like 2 areas in the game. There's some absurdly small number of areas in the game where it actually does anything. So it's like laughably useless as a spell to, or as a skill to absorb. Like, maybe if one of those areas is particularly important on your route? I don't know. It just seems kind of silly. I'm so glad we're turning Rouge into a bruiser. It really amuses me. Didn't I turn Blue into a bruiser, too?
Wow, that is quite the pitiful amount of damage for Neos compared to when he was the dinosaur thing.
Yep. Heyo, another skill for Rouge.
Seems like punching things makes him smarter.
3 areas. 3 areas is how many places death synthesis is useful in, and this isn't even one of them. Great,
now
another useless form.
lame.
Yes. Look at me, now I'm a big fat gopher. Hey, 200 credits. Now I have 426 credits. I was going to only go until I had enough money, but I think, given that those 200 credits were free, that's not really a good sort of measure of whether I've done enough grinding. So maybe now I'll aim for 500, since that's where I would have needed to get to without those 200 credits.
Fair. We should have much longer until we reach that goal.
Yeah. And notice, because it's giving us higher level enemies and it's giving us more enemies, we're getting, we're getting money a heck of a lot faster than we were before.
Are those plague doctor spear people?
Every time we fight them, you find the same enemies in every sort of go through this game, of course, and I've given up on trying to understand what the heck they are. Hello, Retro Romper. Welcome to SaGa Frontier.
Hey, sprites can only tell you so much.
Yep. And sometimes, as in this case, they tell you too much. We are fighting the furries. What is it? Wonder Dog! Wonder Dog is here to save the day! Oh, Rouge is about to run out of his weapon points anyway, so I have to get out of here just to rest. So since this is the 6th out of 7 run-throughs of this game, I haven't introduced a lot of the concepts, but since you, Enti, have not watched this, just to introduce it to you. So there are weapon points and what I like to call Japanese points, which each are your physical attacks versus magic attacks. And so if you practice physical attacks, you'll get weapon points. If you practice magic attacks, you'll get Japanese points. The J stands for something. I think it stands for jutsu, as in, all of the words that end in jutsu in Japanese. But I just call it Japanese points.
That's fair.
What was I doing? Oh, yes, I just got a cotton shirt. Who needs a cotton shirt? Can you wear a cotton shirt? No.
I doubt the cotton shirt would fit him.
In his various and ever-changing form. No one needs a cotton shirt. This is PlayStation 1 Retro. Good call. This is SaGa Frontier. Yeah, well, yes and no. The way that selling things works in this game is a bit annoying. So there's a couple places where you can sell things, but they only accept certain items, and I don't remember whether the cotton shirt in particular is something you can actually sell anywhere. So there's a very good chance that you can't sell it. And if you can't, then oh well, I've got a spare cotton shirt lying around.
What is waza?
I'm assuming a Japanese word. I'm still going with weapon points and Japanese points.
That makes a lot more sense.
I mean, it makes 50% more sense. At least weapon points, kind of follows what it is. It's not quite correct since it also applies to physical, just like punching attacks, but you can sort of follow it. Japanese points. According to Unsingable Name, no one will let you. No one will purchase used cotton shirts from you. Can I at least give them to Goodwill or to a homeless shelter? Stop ruining our fun, people in chat.
Oh no.
I don't care what it actually means.
A weak bat.
Yes. Okay, well, I don't quite have enough, I don't quite have the credits I was aiming for, and I don't want to do a trillion grinding episode, so let's just go to the inn and rest, and then do a little bit more grinding, and then we'll be able to actually do something. Unsingable and Strixus are just gonna sit there in the saber chamber and judge me. By the way, and I'm just mentioning this to my co-commentator, most of the routes, you can't rename them. It's really strange. You can rename Lute, apparently. You can rename Amelia. I think there's one other one you can rename. But, like, that's it at max. 3 out of the 7 that you can rename. It's like... It's really strange that they would sometimes have it so you can rename, but usually not.
Makes no sense. Why not have more renameable?
Yeah, all or none. It's a bizarre compromise. Some of them are renameable. Ah, T260, yes, you can rename. That was the third. Oh, right, because T260, it gives some long serial number, and then I rename him that long serial number instead of T260. Unsingable claims they ran out of time to implement name changing for everyone. Like, somehow it's more complicated for certain characters. I mean, you'd have to go all the way through the dialogue and swap out the actual name for the insert name here. Oh boy, who has time for that? I'm never gonna get back to that form I liked.
I keep on staring at him transforming, hoping he turns into something new at least. But no, is there something weak or is this normal form? I mean, that's very apparent as
Excellent point. I'm saying that I'm mocking them for not having time to implement name changing when they didn't have time to give Lute any character development or any quest or anything.
The entire line is just us.
grinding, getting spells, and just waiting until we finish.
Yep, this is gonna be and unfortunately it's not like that's gonna make it a brief plot to get through, because of course you need to grind for money, so it's gonna be...
we don't know the thing that causes the last event or whatever to happen, right?
I think it's literally just time. Or, sorry, not like wall clock time, but a few of the plots in this game, there are like moments in the middle where you just need to do some side quests, like you need to sort of progress time, so to speak, and I think it's just time in that sense. Like, you just do some side quests that are just quests anyone can do, they're not specific to Lute, and once you've done enough of them, good enough. Unsingable knows what triggers Lute's endgame.
So it may not even be just a long time.
It might not be. I mean, regardless, we're gonna have to spend time. Like, regardless, step one is grind a lot, so... oh well, may as well grind and get some spells while we're at it.
You don't want to get one shot by the final boss or whatever.
Yeah, particularly since, like I was saying, bosses don't level to you, but enemies do, so you can end up, like, going through an area going, okay, I can do this, and then getting to a boss that you are nowhere near prepared for.
So you're either underleveled or overleveled, or very rarely the right level. Because you
So
can't
actually,
tell.
on the plots that are a little bit more railroaded, they do a pretty good job of sort of forcing your level to make sense. It's only on the plots, particularly Lute's, where you can really just do whatever you want and it's sort of all over the place, that it's a bit messier. Okay, I have the amount of money I was aiming at. I'm gonna go ahead and save, and then I think take a break, and then after the break we will continue with something, probably something.
More grinding.
Probably Baccarat. We should, but let's see if we can do Baccarat now. We'll do that, but after a break. So be back in a bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna take-
My ocarina beeps. Does your ocarina beep? Did you hear it, Laura? You're not helpful, Laura. Tasty is costly. Oh, tasty is costly. That's brilliant. Oh, tasty is costly. I love it. We're still in it. We're still in it, though. Almost there. Oh, no. Yes, yes, yes! 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 I really didn't expect to do that. Yeah.
But it was not Adavis who stole Tanya from me.
Well, that was me.
My took my child away.
Yeah, I did
Why
that.
would I show you any mercy?
We could, you know, I just want to say there are other ways that you could attain a child that I might be helpful for, just as a totally out there suggestion. This is not, wait, what? This makes no sense. This layer is clearly on top of this layer, but the buttons are poking through from there. But what is, what? Are these buttons actually just on the vest, and the blazer doesn't have any buttons at all? What is going on with her blazer? God, no wonder Sayori had such trouble making the blazer button up. The blazer doesn't exist within this physical realm. This makes no sense at all. What is happening here? Yeah, the overlap is clearly that. There is no way of viewing this so that this side is over that side. Even though it should be for a woman's I don't understand. I don't know where I might find wine. I was assuming that I might find it around... Oh, the pub, obviously. I have to go to the Eastern... So I just can't get wine then? Just can't actually get wine? Is this wine? It's not. Would you like some mead? I can find mead. Okay. Kind of assumed if you need wine, you go to a pub. Not the case. I mean, frankly, if you need wine, you don't go to a pub, you go to a nice restaurant, but... you know, if you need wine and all you've got is a pub, you go to the pub. What's the vintage on that bag of wine back there? No, that's the ketchup. Loud piercing howl. Does the loud piercing howl actually do anything? Doesn't seem to hurt me. So basically, he's just barking and I'm punching him in the face. No, I'm hitting him with a bat. Much worse than... So basically, there's a stray dog out here. He barks at me and I hit him with a baseball bat. That's horrible. God, I'm an awful human being. Oh, good. We get to play Choose Which Hole. That's exactly what I want. Ooh. Implications come flooding in suddenly. Oh yeah, it's intermission. You know what? That was my last sip of Whiz Fizz, so I think I'm gonna get myself some more. Whiz Fizz. So do I get a WizFizz sponsorship now or what? Yahweasel looked into the telescope. In the distance on the island, something sparkled. Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa, that is beyond sparkling. That just launched. What? No, don't climb into the rocket! What? Why would you do that? Wait, what? I don't want to sound like, you know, a father coming down on his irresponsible child, but when a rocket appears out of nowhere, you might want to consider for a moment whether this is actually a blessing or death. Death is a major possibility. So we're here now, on this island. I immediately go to the doghouse, no problem. Okay. Hey, you just abducted children. What's up with that? Have you ever tasted strawberry? Okay. So, he sends a rocket to abduct children. They get here, and he asks, have you ever tasted strawberry tofu? Is that a euphemism? I have not. What do you... Oh no! No! Not this minigame again! You glance down, you shiver for a moment, knowing that it's a long way down, and there is no net. Ugh. What a familiar minigame this is. This was bad enough as a minigame. I don't really need this crap as the, as part of the actual game. No. Okay, you know what? Ignore him. Stop wasting my pistol juice. It's fine. Just ignore him. Whee! This isn't safe. I'm just sitting here, arms crossed. All of that! I figured I should stay up against the leftmost wall, because of course I should. Oh, that was so much work. We're back to the dramatic conversation time, I guess. Well, we're going with whatever Google Translate says is the right translation. The sperm master says, I said the pastor, I'm so violent, will you give me a shield to die? Our favorite character has slightly changed her name. You need to go to a doctor. You need to get that looked into. That's a problem. That's like chlamydia. But Mario's still, well, game over, jeez. Oh, this sucks. Man, very cool. That was some incredible jumping. That was not fun. That was not fun in the slightest. Smiling Sphere and its cohorts opening attack. This is different music. Yeah! I'm digging the music, even if— holy crap, 124 damage to Henry? How did— what? No! No, stop! Stop quickly! No, just do something! Maybe? I don't— oh my god, I just made the connection! 'Cause there's the weird flying thing that looks like that, except for the fungus coming out of its head. This is that, but dead! I've played 2 routes now to completion. I've seen this enemy dozens of times. I never made the connection! That's that other enemy, but like, with fungus growing out of its head. Oh, that's very freaky. Oh, that's very, very freaky. Oh, that's very freaky.
Okay, we have to jump then. All right, here we go then.
Okay.
Go. Go. Go.
Go.
Go.
Dum.
Go. Go.
We need like I need like a rhythm to go by.
Go.
It's like the rowers. They like stroke,
Row,
stroke,
row,
stroke.
row,
Go.
row,
Go.
row.
It's the rhythm or the beat or the tempo. I think that's.
Go.
Oh my god. Okay, can we save here, please?
Yes,
Oh, not.
we don't have to save.
Just leave.
Fine.
Just leave.
Oh, that
realise
was
we're right next to
so much concentration.
Thank you, mouse cursor, for just appearing back in the middle of the screen there. Millions of years ago. Oh god, the mouse cursor won't go away. Dinosaurs invented space travel. The mouse cursors keep going back to the middle. A Tyrannosaurus named Rex was their first dino-naut. This is his story. Mouse cursor, why? Don't do that. Fred versus Crispin. Fred was a person. Crispin was an insane child with flayed, creepy lips. Crispin was also this other child, apparently. Crispin had his head beaten in and was therefore not really capable of advanced thought. Fred gave Crispin Waterloo-O, the breakfast cereal stroke board game for insane people. They played Waterloo-O together, but Crispin just ate the pieces. Fred was concerned. The pieces, in spite of being breakfast cereal, were not to be eaten. And so Fred also went insane for some reason. Okay, there seems to be a big gap between here and here, but whatever.
Careful, you should be. Dangerous there it is.
Okay, Yoda.
Or destroy it to find the secret passage down.
What? But I already did that. He gave me a clue that I already knew. Hello, I'm back. So is Enti.
Yep.
Let us begin. Begin again. Hello, this is Yahweasel. That's Enti.
Yep.
And
Purgatory.
well, let's be out of purgatory for a bit. I did some grinding. Let's try to do an arcane quest. That's all I've got. That's the only option that's left open to us. I'm gonna go to Baccarat. I mean, feel free to tell me, Unsingable. I'm sure, whatever. Okay, let's go to Baccarat. It just occurred to me that from Jen's perspective, we just went, hey, we need your help to get into Wakatu. Okay, now let's do every other card quest first. Then we'll go to Wakatu.
I mean, hey, we never said we'd immediately go there.
It's true. We never made any such claims. If he thought we were going to, that was all on him. Baccarat, there you are. Or Baccarat, if you don't know how to pronounce words. Is that so, Unsingable? Is that so?
What?
Well, so I think you can do... Okay, I didn't... So, Unsingable claims that, that he's the only one that you can move out of this first column. The only main character, which actually doesn't make that big of a difference, because you can actually choose any of these three parties, any battle. But Unsingable's interpretation of that is, quote, he can just nope out of his own quest and let others deal with it.
Lady, we don't have any.
Fantastic.
Really, the music in this game is good, and this music definitely fits the mood, if nothing else.
Lady, we don't have any more money. Don't worry. I brought my emergency money just in case I lost at gambling. I love gambling.
Not again. Okay, these are just gamblers. Gamblers. Tell me something about the card. Do I have to get drunk? I will gladly get drunk for you. I've proved that before. Let me go. This will bring you good luck. And then she faces away from me and just does a little dance. Yeah, I feel like good luck is coming my way. Gold card? Oh yes, we accept all major credit cards. Ha ha. Ha. Ha.
That joke is funny.
The gnome?
I mean, it's not a goblin.
Okay.
It's not an elf.
Unsingable in chat points out that there are a handful of boss battles that don't let you switch parties. Yeah, there are some where it just like throws you right in for dramatic effect, so I suppose that's true, but the vast majority of battles you can just choose whatever party you want. Hi there, Gold! Have you ever heard of the gnome spirits? They just it wasn't enough for them to be a magical creature, gnomes. We had to also make them spirits. They just love collecting gold, but do they really exist? Why, how plot convenient that one is going by right at this exact moment. Funny how that happens.
And now that lady's walking really close to our personal bubble.
Yeah, she is. Part of her is inside of Lute as we walk like this.
Oh, phrasing.
Okay. And not only has the gnome vanished, but the woman has vanished too.
What's the point of that entire cutscene?
Given how close she was to me, where did she, like, how did I lose her?
Do we absorb her?
Oh, well, that's a distinct possibility given her personal space problems. And then I absorbed the waitress via osmosis. Fine, don't talk to me, jeez. Oh, a gnome! Strixus suggests she went to the Saber Chamber. I can't use the elevators. The elevators are stopped. Weren't you on another floor as well? Leave me alone! Wait! What is this? Is this a Barver battle saga? No way! With an unnecessary hyphen! Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go down to the next floor down in order to use the elevator in order to make this plot progress.
I assume they didn't have enough time to program in using the other elevator that's there.
So I think that for dramatic reasons you're unable to use that elevator because, hey, you just saw that gnome there, and if you could run after it, then that would be too easy. So I think it's more intentional than that. Take me to the parking lot, because for some reason I know that that's where I need to go. Why, look! There's a thing.
Mysterious thing.
Wait!
How do you...
Oh, shit! Did I... Wait! I just wanted to do that as a joke. I figured it would... No! No, she's gone! No!
We just missed a plot string. It was just a sliver.
Please hold. I was just trying to make a joke. Please hold!
At least you quick saved.
Well, the thing is, if you restart the console, your quick save goes away. It's only for if you die. I'm trying to figure out if there's a shortcut to, like, quickly restart or something, or quick load.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. I should have done a
Well, I
full
think I saw
save there.
I think I saw some enemies in the lower area, so maybe if you just
I could go and intentionally get myself killed. Thank you, Nessrocker. Nessrocker in chat told us how to restart. That was a good joke. That was
went a bit too far.
I can't believe it. So I don't think it's actually plot critical. Like, I think if you don't get her, you can still progress. But, like, I want to replace all of my crappy non-human... basically, I want to establish a pure human... I'm trying to establish racial segregation. That's all I'm saying here. So...
No monsters, only man.
Women too. But certainly no monsters. Don't I know you from somewhere? No, actually. We've already met. Look. Yeah, you're one good-looking babe. Come with... Now that I've really, now that you're enamored with my delightful personality, come with us. Her name is Amelia. I know her. Nice to meet you. I'll just climb into your body. Okay, let's get rid of the final monster. Is she a gun user? Yes, she is a gun user, and she also uses the Vulcan neck pinch, just in case the Aguni CP1 is not good enough. Guns aren't great in this game. They're just not, but whatever. She's the only primary gun user now, so I'll go with it. Okay.
If RPGs for accurate guns would kill everything.
Well, yeah, it's an excellent point. Like, guns did pretty well in the real world, but in the RPG world, they're a little bit more questionable. Well, judging by this enemy, this should be fine. we should be able to deal with this. So here's the thing. With Rouge, I still need him to build up, so I want to use more advanced moves, but he's going to run out of weapon points very quickly, and then I'll be up against a boss with no weapon points, which is not ideal. Take that!
Whoa. That is an interesting UI.
Well, so that it's only an effect. There's no actual user interface to it. That's just the effect of that particular move. They cut Fuse's quest, says Unsingable Name. Yeah, so I know that Fuse was supposed to have a quest, but doesn't matter. They cut it.
But you cut this, but no.
But you certainly see Amelia otherwise. They cut the quest that actually had some plot to it, but then why cut Lute? It was trivial. There's no plot. You just do things. Okay, well, we're hunting for not gnomes, but gnome spirits. Spirits of gnomes. He always will cast death.
Gnomes used to live here.
And then all the gnomes died. Why use Sharp Shot against this idiot? It's too low level and lame to be worth my time. Why use Sunray? Oh, right, because I need to build it up. Victory! Will and stir and whoop and stir and hup and whoops and quee and hups and another stun needle that I'll never remember to use. Just like all other items in all video games. Okay, robot.
Whoa, what is that?
It's a robot! This is a world that has humans, robots, and monsters, and you very rarely, well, not very rarely, you semi-rarely encounter humans as enemies, but monsters and robots, all the time. All the time. Take that! That was decent. I can live with that. Yeah, I think we're fine in this area. I think we'll do just fine.
You just one turn.
Oh, Unsingable reminds me there are also mystics. Yes, but there's only like other than the Mystic Quest, Dobby Bazooka, heck yeah. Other than the Mystic Quest, I think there's only like 2 mystics you can actually get in your team, and both of those are on side quests that you only do in certain circumstances, so there's not a lot of mystics in the game, really, which is what's so mystical about them.
Funny joke.
I'm going to give you... Well, maybe. Let's see how good the Dobby Bazooka actually is. 10! It's attacks everything in sight. It's possibly not garbage. And I also got a light... Holy good snoobadoos!
Whoa.
Okay, so just to mention, the thing with bazookas is they do lots of damage, relatively speaking, but they don't actually use gun skills, or indeed any skills. So you don't want to become over-reliant on them because you don't build up skills by using them. But
power 20, though.
But it's a nice thing to have. I'm not going to complain about having it, but we don't really need it. Let's just for completeness, let's take a look at the Dobby Bazooka, because it says kills everything in sight, which seems seems like quite a thing. Oh, by the way, the Light Vulcan has an area of effect. I haven't used it yet, but there it is. Dobby Bazooka. Wow!
Whoa.
I mean, it's only 10 damage, but if it's against everyone, it's random. So there's a probability of it being against everyone. I see.
So it comes to the price.
Wow, this guy's tough. No, he's not. He's dead. Victory! Well, I mean, the main price is that when you use it, you're not building up gun skills. Like, that's the critical price. It's very, very good for mechs, for robots, but not so good for humans. Bazookas are really meant for mechs. So, something I didn't mention about mechs is when you give a mech, like, a weapon or anything, it actually increases all of their stats. So it's very, very different to give it to mechs than normal characters. Yahweasel cast death!
A whopping 79.
Victory, 5 credits. Okay, Unsingable points out that Time Lord is a mystic, and you can get Time Lord. I forgot that Time Lord is available, so there are in fact 3 mystics you can get as essentially anyone, including Lute. But still. Yeah, there's not a lot of mystics in this game. There's just not a lot. It's not a mystic focused game. Yahweasel cast death! Nah, let's not waste a sharp shot against this single lame enemy. Literally needed 1 kick. That's something that's a bit annoying about this game, is that when you're fighting one enemy, you tend to only need 1 go. And then yeah, you have to give all of your moves and then only one of them happens, which is kind of stupid. Victory! 3 credits.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You always look cast death. Run out of things to say. I'm just in a cave. What do you want from me? Actually, some of these are new enemies to this particular playthrough, so even though I said you always will cast death, whatever, I'm gonna leave it in. Take that. Take my lowest level moves. This is a great place for Davi Bazooka. 4 enemies, possibility of attacking all of them. Good.
That hand is having a good old time.
Speak no evil, see no evil. And dead. Dead. I'm so glad we don't have to decide what character to absorb anymore now that we have a pure-blooded human team. Although, look at Rouge. Are you convinced that that's a human? I see nothing. I see no sign of a face under that. As far as I'm concerned, that's a tribble on, like, a mannequin. Well, this was a useful place to go. At least I can stand here dramatically and be asleep like Lute always is. For next time, until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, join us on Discord at Yahweasel.com/Discord. Cheers from Yahweasel.
And cheers from Enti watching the blind Lute player.
Maybe he's not blind, he's just, he's very afraid of going blind, and so he always keeps his eyes closed to preserve his vision that is in no way threatened. It's like, you know, blind people wearing dark glasses to preserve what little bit of vision they have left. He's doing the exact same thing, except he can see fine. He's trying to preserve all of his vision. Pretty sure it doesn't work that way, Lute. Here we go.
Remember, Lute's Southern. Anything works.
Hello, this is Yahweasel. That's Enti.
The one and only.
And, let's try and avoid these things. No, leave me alone, leave me alone. I just...
We've had enough battles.
Yeah, well, I've already attacked those. I'll attack the ones I haven't attacked yet. Oh yeah, this game is SaGa Frontier and I'm playing Lute. And that flying sword is an enemy we haven't seen in this particular playthrough just yet. I like to leave the first battle with every enemy intact, even though in this particular game it just doesn't matter very much. That is decently powerful. That is a good pickup. I don't like the fact that it's not training or gun use, but that's a decent pickup.
It isn't a gun.
No, it's fair that it doesn't. It's unfortunate that there aren't also like bazooka skills, so that you could at least train something, but you don't. It's just like you train nothing. It's just almost like a wasted turn, except of course that it damages the enemies. I don't know why I decided Amelia immediately was going to get the steel amulet. Who gets the steel amulet? You're a wuss. You can wear it. You need a steel amulet to protect your heart? Wait, how do amulets work? They're armor, aren't they? Ness Rocker in chat points out that at least Lute, at least Rouge with his tribble head isn't constantly drinking, unlike Jen who is constantly drinking. You always will cast death. Actually, you know what? Don't do sharp shot. Just do a regular attack. Gorget, maybe, says Strixus in response to who knows what. Victory! Whoops and whoops. And a repair kit. Exactly what I need now that I've kicked all robots off my team. I didn't intentionally dodge you, but you intentionally dodged me.
Hey, don't complain. That's battle time.
Except remember, you have to grind to be successful in this game. Well,
We
it's...
spent 2 episodes grinding. Is that not enough?
No, it's never enough. This is... suspicious. What? This is a dead end? I'm gonna mention that this area has significance in another route, but apparently not this one.
And sadly, they don't block it off because so.
Well, yeah. By the way, Enti, there's a lot of, like, background sounds coming through from you, so if that's something you can prevent, that would help my editing.
Is this better? You don't hear anything, do you, now?
Oh, I don't now, but it was just random background sounds, so... Hey, that, thing is new? that.
What is...
This is called a rabbit. That's just called a hedgehog. Like, it's just named of a real animal that actually exists, that you can go and, like, look at a picture of a hedgehog and say, that's not what that is. That, not a hedgehog. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. Well, we'll dispatch that hedgehog quickly enough, I'm sure.
I may have to resort to... Now, someone decided to move on.
Background sound. Yeah, maybe push to talk. Victory! Vits and chas and whoops and vits and chups and whoops and quees and Japanese points and stun needles and 8 credits. Let's see if I can get out of here without fighting any more battles. Wow, bravo me! I did not expect to succeed!
First try.
First try, heck yeah! Okay, I think I'm out of places to go in that path, so... let's not go down that path. Nesrocker says that for that hedgehog, they should have done their research. It wasn't even wearing sneakers, let alone it was quadrupedal. Should have been biped, like hedgehogs definitely are.
And now there's a demon.
Yeah, it's just... and it really is, it's just a demon. Like, some of the enemies are very recognizable for what they are, and some are just weird. That was an easy battle. If you were looking to see how those different enemies behave, too bad. We saw them for 3 seconds. They're now dead. Is there a path up here? Yes, there is. Yes, there emphatically is. This seems like a thing. I'm lots younger than I look. What are you talking about? I'm younger than you. You're lots, geezer. How dare you? You're lots decrepit as I am. Behold, lots of GNOME, the worst desktop environment. Yeah, that's right, GNOME. I'm calling you out. You used to be decent, but now you suck. Sorry, random Linux references. Are we not gonna ask any of them about the card? Oh, yes we are. What a polite way to bring up the subject.
I mean, after everything we've all been through.
Give me the gold card! Do it now! Give me the gold card!
We can't just give it to you. We want gold, not money, gold! But not yours. That is, unless your money's made of gold, then we'll take it. Better bring lots of it.
I have credits. Are credits gold?
Did you bring lots of gold? I thought I told you to bring lots of it.
Do I honestly have to go purchase gold? Is that what I've learned here? that I have to go purchase gold in order to... Okay, time for the walk of shame out of here. Zzz.
So you have to go all the way back.
Yep. Yep. I mean, at least I learned that I needed gold ingots, but if I had known that ahead of time, I could have just bought them. Well, no, I couldn't have because they'll be expensive, but I at least would know what I need.
And because of the lack of plot, no one told us.
Yeah, well, so I mean, I don't find this too bad as a plot thing that you have to go in and learn that. Nestrocker points out we saved right before we went down, so I could just reload, but I'd rather not. I'd rather, you know, treat it as more grinding. Why not?
I mean, if you reload, you have lost the bazookas.
Oh yeah, plus I lost that bazooka. Excellent point. I want to keep the bazooka, and I may as well keep the grinding. And, you know, when we come back here with gold ingos, I can just pay a bunch of money. By which I mean I can just fast forward that whole thing. I don't know what I was trying to say that first time. Fast forwarding our way back out again. I think I'm actually close-ish, maybe. Wow, really? Thought we'd just throw one lonely gecko at you. Can you do it? Can you defeat him? He's a gecko.
I mean, if they're going to waste your time, at least they're making it quick.
Well, except that you still have to spend all the time to lock in all the moves, so it's barely any quicker than if there were 3 enemies.
Learns another move. Nice.
Wait, what? Who? What?
I saw him learn. I saw Rogue learn another move. Something, Oni. I could have sworn. I saw it said learn.
Jen didn't have cross/ equipped for some reason. Because the gun moves, you do learn like that. She got, like, none of her gun moves are equipped. What the hell? Equip your gun moves, idiot. Okay. Amelia's got some new gun moves. Oh, and apparently that was an item drop, according to Unsinkable Name, in which case I should do this. I should also pay more attention at the end of battles. Bad RNG on getting that lone gecko. It's a miracle I survived that battle. There, but for the grace of God.
The Destroyer Gecko.
Gecko, destroyer of worlds. I just did total shot against a single enemy. Good for me. There, but for the grace of Gecko go us. Oh boy, I got a flash bomb. That's where you get a whole crowd of people to flash another whole crowd of people. I don't know why that makes any sense, because the flash is like... Flash is contributing to both of those meanings. Bomb is contributing to neither. We're nearly out of this hellhole. Where do I sign up? Asks Strixes. For jail time. Good job on the miss, friend.
A hefty 600.
Yeah, the combos are great. Like, when you get... The thing about combos is that there's kind of a pattern to them. Like, you can... there are certain things that can make combos and certain things that can't, but so many things can make combos that you may as well just sort of try things and see what happens. But when you do get combos, they are much more than the sum of their parts. Although in certain cases it's a bit annoying because it'll be like, level 4 combo against one enemy when I could have used those 4 attacks against 4 different enemies and killed all of them instead of just one. Oh, I'm free! Well, time for the quest for money, I guess.
So we gotta gamble to get gold, or...?
No, you can just purchase gold. But,
Oh.
it certainly costs money! Yeah, because I've had quests that were in the gnome place before, but none that, I haven't done this quest, the arcane quest, so I didn't know that you need to buy gold. I don't even know how expensive gold is. I guess I can find out. If we can buy gold immediately, I may as well just go do that, but if we can't afford it, then I'll go do something else instead.
So to say bye to all the money we got for the spells.
Yup. Buy gold. 1,000 each!
Whoa!
I have made a terrible decision. I have chosen entirely the wrong route.
So that's 2 cards we can't get.
Well, I need more than, like, so according to Unsinkable in chat, I need 4. Shifty points out the price in Nelson is actually a lot cheaper. Thank you. I didn't realize it was that much cheaper in Nelson. But that's still, I can't afford 4, so who cares? Let's do a very bad idea and go to Yorkland again and see if maybe all that grinding is gonna let us get our drunkenly stumble our way through the through that area. Okay, I did some grinding. Can I live, please? I wasn't drunk all that other time, but now that I've gotten back here, it's just the alcohol in the air. I'm drunk again.
It isn't fog. Someone's been spraying vodka everywhere.
No, it gave me...
What is that?
It's a thing that's a boss in a different route. Oh,
So it's a very bad.
Yeah, I guess they just give you really... and I didn't stay at an inn.
Oh, this is very bad.
Oh, mistakes have been made.
All the errors and miscalculations.
I'm just gonna
And
let him
you
kill
can't
me.
flee, can you?
No. So yeah, no, there's no flee at all. I was trying to think, like, maybe there's some kind of circumstance where you can flee, but no, you can't flee.
That's not implemented in an RPG?
Well, I mean, how many RPGs have a useful flee system anyway? Yum yum. It's possible I'm overreacting and could have survived this, but I definitely should have stayed at the inn first. That was a severe mistake.
You had to do that.
You are cutting out, probably due to the my ability to speak English, probably due to the mower in the background. Oh boy, re-drunk! Gecko went and got his big brother. This area is very annoying. It's oh god, supersonic is like instant death, yep. If I knew he had supersonic, I wouldn't have even considered this area. Maybe the thing is, okay, I'm gonna go to an inn. Well, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go to an inn, and then you'll see what the thing is when I say maybe the thing is. Oh boy, failed to connect to chat server.
That doesn't look fun.
Reload that restream chat thingy. Okay, that was random.
One thing after another goes wrong.
Oh good, restream chat is just non-functioning. Oh. Is it back again?
No, it's dead.
Well, has anybody actually chatted in it yet, or?
Yes.
Oh, great. I mean, if you want to watch every chat, that would be super helpful.
And hey, I'm already looking at it.
Well, you're looking at Mixer. Oh, is the like translation layer still?
Like the bot is working, but it's like not appearing on the stream.
Oh, that's weird. In which case, I can watch it in stream chat here.
So I could say it's half working.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that restream chat box so I don't think that it ought to be working, and great. Okay, so I have a thought. A thought has been had by me, which is that perhaps there's a trick to that area, and I'm not doing the trick right. So let us reconsider that area and try just to not fail so much, rather than abandoning the area entirely.
So you're gonna quick save before you go in there, so when you inevitably die, you can just go back?
Well, here's the thing. So, you notice these enemies don't just wander around. Wow, it just drunk me out of the area.
Maybe the game wants you there.
The game's like, no, you can't do this, just leave. So, the drunk walking is what makes this complicated, but these enemies don't actually, like, they just sort of, what am I trying to say? They just attack an area. They pop out. They don't wander around. So if I can kill probably just one of them, then maybe that gives me enough room to maneuver and avoid all of the others.
So they're basically trying to set up one proximity bomb without setting them all off.
Yeah, and while being drunk. And it only gave me a Gaia Toad. Well, but so, yes, again, it's always going to give you the same toughest enemy, I suspect, but it only gave me a Gaia Toad, so at least it's just that, rather than, like, that and 50 other things.
So there's a chance.
So there's a chance, maybe. Maybe not, though. Oh, well, if I can keep him stunned, maybe. Now, having one of my team members charmed by the enemy thanks to drunkenness, that's super unhelpful. Are you that hurt, Rouge? No, that's the poison effect. Trick shot. Why? I don't know. Trick shot. Yes, trick shot. Keep him stunned. Keep him stunned. Yes, level 2! Oh, we might win. This might be good. This might be achievable. Yes! Okay, okay.
Whoa, that's a hefty amount of damage.
Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quick save right where I am, and then continue trying to sort of avoid things. So I think... Oh, she learned a new gun technique. That's very important not to miss. So this is achievable as long as I can, like, manage to save. Okay, saved there. Let's go ahead and get her gun technique. Stun shot. Cool. Stuns all enemies in range. Does that mean it attacks multiple enemies?
Perhaps.
I think the only way I'm gonna do this is...
viable.
I think the only way I'm gonna do this is if I kill that one more. I don't see a way of getting around, so that one is on my list. Oh, I'm screwed.
And there's a metal wolf?
It's another mech. Just another... Oh, good! 2 of my friends are charmed! Well, you know when I said I'm screwed?
Good thing you quick save.
Yeah. I think that's like the strategy. Quick save, hope you get lucky. If you don't, cry a lot.
And die a lot.
And die a lot. Okay, I'm gonna use sliding to try and keep the toad down. Except that everybody got stunned, and we're totally screwed. Good! Kill your friends. So glad that 2 of my teammates are charmed. Very helpful. You keep focusing on the Gaia Toad. This is still technically achievable, it's just unlikely. It's more unlikely if our own friends kill Jen! I'm screwed. This is never happening.
The moment we walked into battle and saw multiple enemies with the toad, we knew we lost.
Multiple, and then charming 2 of my devastating allies. Like... that was bad. That was quite the negative combo there. Don't worry about the fact that one of our friends is dead. That's probably fine.
But how does the drunk effect work when it's only Lute that drank all the alcohol?
It's extremely powerful alcohol, that's how.
Alcohol with an area of effect.
Yes! Rouge just learned Sway back, and I'm not gonna get to keep it because they're gonna kill us all.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Oh, good!
More charm.
Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry, I sneezed. Okay, let's just back up a bit.
Take 2.
And just see how RNG feels about us today. The quick save is super critical. That's what's gonna make her kill this. Yes, okay, we can do this if we don't get really unlucky with drunkenness. Okay, Jen is not a good one to be charmed, but at least it's only Jen. So let's see who's going to be capable of stunning the enemy. Oh, Rouge is asleep. Great. Not having anybody who can reliably stun. Okay, stun slash works. We may yet live if Jen doesn't kill us all. He's already taken down Mei Ling. But, you know, setting that aside.
With Charm, could you just smack him back into some sense?
Oh, I think you can? I don't remember. Oh no.
That's how most RPGs work. You can attack teammates whenever they're charmed.
Yeah.
Bring them back to normal.
But you can't attack teammates at all, so nope. Okay, he just fisted her so hard she exploded. That was unfortunate.
He killed her.
Oh no. Way to sleep through all this, Rouge.
The real enemies in the Toad is Jen.
Yeah, really. Jen was a bad one to be charmed. Okay, it's worth mentioning now how life points work. Each character has a limited number of life points. When they die, they lose a life point. When they lose all of their life points, they are dead for good. Nothing brings them back. So, watching their life points get drained away is pretty bad.
That's a good thing that there are quick savings coming.
Yes. Man, I don't know. I feel like I still need to sort of go on with this battle, even though we're obviously in a pretty bad state.
That's because we still have some chance of winning. Oh. So, I just realized the other mechanic where if they're already done, they keep taking damage, they lose a life.
They lose life points, yeah. So it's devastating. Why don't you air throw him? You use thrust. Oh, that's a good! That might have just saved our hide. That wasn't enough to kill him.
How come level 2 is stronger than that?
Well, it depends on which moves go into it. So,
but that's still good.
That's still pretty good. Get the level. No, dang it. Yes, so in case it wasn't completely obvious from that, it is not 100% of the time that you get the combo when you use the moves. Okay, this is pretty bad. Franman in chat reminds us that taking them to an inn restores LP. Yes, yeah. So you can get the LP back. It's not the end of the world. He says even at 0. Respawn? I thought at 0 they were permanently dead. Am I just lying? I might just be lying.
Well, if we head back to the inn, won't the enemies
Oh no, yeah, we're certainly not heading back to the inn. Yeah, we're not heading back to the inn right now. See, they're back anyway. Because remember, you restore your HP between battles. So that death does not concern us.
Okay, no way through that.
But once again, it looks like if I just head straight ahead, at least I only have to kill this one. And possibly get killed by this one. Lucky again!
Lucky! Let's see.
Okay.
Gets drunk.
Unsingable Name points out, at 0 LP, they can't be revived in battle no matter what, but they can still be revived at inns. I see. Yahweasel cast death.
This is a pretty good outcome for...
Yeah, I mean, if somebody had to be charmed, I'd rather it be Useless Boy than anybody else. I don't like the fact that I'm not going to successfully stun the enemy, so he's going to be doing some pretty devastating attacks. Well, I guess I could use Jen's Stun Slash, why not? Well, there's a good reason why. There's a good reason to do that. Okay, you've killed Mei Ling again. Thanks. Super helpful. She's down to 5 out of 9 LP. That's what I wanted. Now I'm not going to get that combo either.
But these things are going moderately faster now. Attack-wise.
And I didn't even successfully stun. All dead. Yep. Called it.
Ow.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, I sneezed again. Oh, sorry. I had a sneezing fit there, and whoo boy. Nesrocker in chat asks if Mei-Ling Nesrocker in chat asks if Mei-Ling actually has the gift for light magic. She doesn't, but I want to build up her magic in general, and I'm not planning on getting light magic in this run because I got light magic with blue. So it's less than ideal that I'm not building up any magic with her, just building up her magic more generally, but oh well. Here we go again. Come on. Oh, we're screwed. Yahweasel cast death. This is like almost identical. Okay. He has the, I think it's called Angry status, which means that he can't use any techniques, only the most basic moves. So he has Punch. Great.
He's so mad he can't think.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the concept anyway. Stun, stun, stun. It did not successfully stun. Dead. Well, thanks for waking her up. That's actually helpful. The only reason I'm using Stun Slash with Jen is that I need to keep that enemy stunned. Believe in the bazooka suggests... Oh, of course, I should have been... Yeah, with these enemies, I should have been using the bazooka because I have all three. You mean the best area of the game, MDB? Best area. Wow, 10 out of 10! Missed everyone! So glad I took the time. And rather than that reminding him of who his enemy is, he's just even more charmed after having been chewed up by a giant toad. Wow, that was great. No wonder I'm fighting on his side.
Do you think you feel another allergy coming on?
It's starting to feel that way. Definitely starting to feel that way. I guess I could Starlight Heal. I think I can Starlight Heal Rouge and bring him back, can't I? I'm just testing that because I don't remember. Wow! Wow! Wow!
Twice in a row.
Wow, and a level 2 combo by the enemy! Exactly what I needed!
And the mage is down.
For next time, until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, tell me what you like best on this or any other video on my channel to help me make compilations. Cheers from Yahweasel.
Send help, Enti.
Oh dear. Whoops, I actually misclicked my sneeze there. There we go. MDV points out that thanks to Lute just murdering the entire party, at least he has some kind of story now. His plot is now he got drunk and killed all his friends.
I just imagine these as different nightmares that he has. Just every single time he's just playing the scenario, and they keep on dying. It's just a nightmare. You can't wake up from until this is successful.
I agree. Lute's route is a nightmare. That was your point, right?
Yes.
Hello, this is Yahweasel. That's Enti.
Yep. We're dying. Again.
Is there any way that I can sneak around? No. There's clearly not enough room. There's clearly not enough room. Yeah, if you want to do it, all you can do is do it. Yahweasel cast Death. I have no idea whether it'll be on the enemy of myself, looking like myself. Oh. When it's just the Gaia Toad, we have a chance. Anything else, no chance. Of course, he's angry again.
There's also no chance when the strongest characters get charmed.
Yeah. Well, I was about to say at least you woke him up, but no, you murdered him. You woke him up with death.
You made him sleep deeper.
To sleep, perchance to dream. You know what? Even though we haven't really seen it through, I can see the writing on the wall. Popful suggests I should sneeze anytime I get any enemy other than the Gaia Toad, and I am slightly inclined to agree.
We'd be insane to think that there'd be any other outcome at this point.
Well, I mean, if we get good RNG on... I don't know.
If this was an emulator, at least you would have a chance to do true save scumming.
Yeah, I could, I can even rewind and just, rewind back, wander around a little bit more so the RNG is set differently, try it again, see what I get.
But nope, with the actual console, we gotta wait all these different load times and stuff.
Yep. Oh, okay, we have a chance. We have a chance.
Let's spin the roulette, see who gets charmed.
Yep, if Jen gets charmed, we're still screwed. Okay.
Okay, only sleep. We can work with this.
Sort of. Now, I'm still gonna have him try and stun slash, because if I can keep the enemy stunned, that'll be very, very good. Okay.
Oh.
He just learned Thunder Thrust. Does that still stun? No, it doesn't. Great. I told you to stun slash for a reason, Jen.
Don't you hate it when you tell someone to do something, but instead they learn something
Yeah,
entirely new?
instead they learn something new that doesn't quite do what I wanted them to do. And the stun is pretty unreliable. Okay, whew. It's good when you get the stun. Ness, I don't have another sword available, no. Cross Slash would be pretty good, but I don't have another sword to equip right now. I guess I could unequip Lute's sword and give it to him. Where are the rocks coming from, asks MDB. You don't ask this kind of question, you just accept it.
Do you think the bazooka would do more damage? I mean, I know you don't get gun points, but we're trying to kill these things.
The problem is that the only
like that.
bazooka that does good damage is random. And I would rather reliably get a hit that does a pretty darn good amount of damage than maybe get a hit that does a bit.
Oh no! Oh no!
The game is just mocking me now. The game is just mocking me now.
Us.
Yeah, thanks. Please do kill him. That didn't kill him. Great. I actually wanted you to kill him, and you didn't. And the only one that stun shot successfully stunned was the one person who...
Skin of our teeth.
MDB points out, MDB points out that if I had just been less racist and gotten some mechs on this team, they can't get drunk. This is going...
That's what you know.
This is going fine. This is going 100% perfectly. How dare you suggest otherwise?
All according to plan.
All according to plan. The plan is to fail a lot. So, yeah, I think... Yeah, they... Wow, thanks for that! Luckily, I did just quick save. So I think they, like, perfectly surround the sort of shrine there, and I don't even know if you can get away with attacking only one of them, or if you need to attack at least two to get into the shrine.
So, more RNG shenanigans.
Yep. Let's try to sort of go up there. You always will cast death, question mark? The thing is, that's a pretty nasty one, too. Mei Ling charmed. Not the worst to be charmed. Not the best to be charmed. Let's try and deal with the Iron Hopper first. Oh, he's angry. We're totally screwed. We have no one who can stun. Because he's angry and she's angry. With no one who can stun.
Really grim.
Yeah, with no one who can stun, we're dead. There's no fixing this. So MDB, I wanted to make sure to do this early enough that Krakens weren't spawning because Krakens are super annoying.
But now we got this, so Krakens.
Yeah, we do. Oh, you were awake, so you can slide into him and keep him asleep. Thank you. Stun, please. Thank you. It's not doing a ton of damage, but it's doing enough. Okay. Except for you killing our own teammates, we're doing fine. Except for my friend murdering me, everything.
And now she's uncharmed.
Now she's uncharmed. Oh, usually the charm only ends when the next round of drunkenness is going to start, but we got lucky. So we may yet live.
Progress.
I don't know what would be best to use here. Probably the bazooka, actually, because even though it only has a probability, at least its base attack is the strongest attack. Great. Bear Crush!
This is...
293, not bad at all.
That's good damage.
That's pretty good. And then everyone is charmed. Oh, good!
You were the weakest of the charm.
Well, the problem is that, well, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. This is not gonna end well. Oh yeah, there you go. The charmed ones can kill each other. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Oh. Supersonic means we all die. Yeah, supersonic is death. Once the enemy uses supersonic, you just don't. Yeah, that ain't happening.
All that progress.
I'm just gonna turn on fast motion, and we're just gonna keep on retrying this until we get through. Unfortunately, it looks like this is probably gonna be the last thing we do in this stream. Not a lot of actual episodes made in this stream.
If at first you don't succeed, die again.
That's good.
Fighting chance. This is just us fighting a boss over and over again.
That's not great. Well, yeah, pretty much. Like this, so this Gaia Toad is actually a boss in one of the routes.
I mean, at least we're getting a lot of skills from all these, right?
Occasionally. And Jen is dead. Great.
Also, one thing I kind of think about is if you could save state, you could save state right before he casts drunk, because then you don't have to go into battle every single time. Just saying the perks. At least you got Toad again.
Yep.
Always Toad. This is even worse than just Toad.
I'm gonna let this one play out. I want to see it happen. Friends blowing up friends, fisting friends until they explode. Friends killing friends. This is a video game. Oh, yep, there we go. She lived. She survived. Friends fisting other friends. Wow, Jen went right from fisting Mei-Ling to fisting Lute.
Jen is just killing everyone.
Jen is a hero. Oh, this is fantastic.
He's putting us out of our misery.
Now everyone who's alive is charmed, so this will go great. Oh, come on, he was already dead. That wasn't necessary. I think fisting a corpse is a crime, Jen.
They're just beating up Lute Boy because he's not holding up his promise of helping them.
Lute, my boy. Oh, good. Jen is still charmed. Okay. So long as Jen is still charmed, that's what's important. Come on, at least kill our friends. Oh, there we go. That'll take care of Rouge.
And now, Jen.
Jen.
Who's just going to kill her?
Jen, I am 100% positive that fisting corpses is a crime. I am completely sure. You just got what you deserved out of that.
Well, now it's all over.
That was certainly a good RNG there. That was a 10 out of 10. Because the thing is, it always presents annoyingly difficult enemies, so this really is like the only strategy. Just keep trying and see what happens. This is a bad area.
Well, at least it's only a gecko.
Yeah. Jen being charmed, though. Jen being charmed is
bad.
extremely bad.
Especially with that exploding fist of his.
Stun. You mean that exploding fist? Just waking her up with fisting and then she exploded.
She definitely tasted the sun there.
The fact that Charm has him use fist every time suggests that I should be using fist more often.
Okay.
This could be good. I mean, those two, yeah, they're not going to combine for a lot of damage. If he can just become uncharmed, then we're not necessarily screwed. Speaking of him becoming uncharmed, we're not necessarily screwed.
Can several charming characters do level 2 combinations on themselves?
No, I don't think so.
That would be sucky if it did.
Level 3 combo! Ain't gonna complain about that! Ain't gonna complain about that!
Hefty.
Okay, so only one character had to die. Only Amelia had to die. Okay, we're one step further.
Some of the greatest things require the greatest sacrifices.
Let's see. There's a chance.
Okay, this is good. Now let's have as few turn people as possible. 1.
And it's definitely not the worst to be charmed. I'm getting mighty tired of the angry. And we have a potential for that level 3 combo again, too. Oh, good. That was the move for you to use. Thanks. Level 3 combo again. We might just win. This is a good level 3 combo. It might kill him in 1. Or not. But it stunned him.
Not the 1,000 times.
No, not this time.
800 is still good.
Level 3 combo again. It certainly ought to be enough this time. And as Nessrocker points out, the Grail card, the Grail spell even, is basically useless. The arcane spells are really kind of lame compared to the rune spells. Well, actually, they're all kind of lame. Okay.
Take a moment, I'm being called.
Okay. We can do it. This has become possible. Come on. Oh, Lute. Oh, did you do it? Did I do it? Too much alcohol. Hallucination. Received the Grail card. I did it. Do I? Oh my god. Do I still have to leave? Do I? I barely made it in. I thought you might transport me out and be nice about it, but you're not. You're not doing that at all, are you? No, not this.
What's wrong?
No,
what
not
happened?
like this. Oh, okay. I was saying it didn't just
through what happened.
It didn't just transport me out, but actually it looks like there is kind of an escape route. Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, no.
Wait a minute. The issue is you have to fight our way back out?
Yes. Yahweasel cast death.
Why?
It's just mean.
I don't think I didn't have enough time to implement plot for Lute. No, they were very sadistic and wanted us to suffer.
But but again, anybody who wants to get arcane magic, and all characters, well, all human characters can get arcane magic, any of them would have to go through this. So, it isn't even Lute's plot. It just is a side quest.
This is just a side quest that the devs wanted to implement to punish people.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're sadistic.
Yeah. But hey, I beat that enemy. Victory. Let's get the hell out of here. After getting infinite increases in everything.
I mean, hey, at least we're getting stronger. From all these battles.
Popple in chat says he feels like that should have been specific to Lute instead of generic. Well, at least then we would only have to do it with Lute. Like, imagine if the guy's quest was just him being a useless piece of crap and getting drunk and gambling.
I know 2 words about that area. I assume that are fitting for you. Never again.
Yes. But no, Popple makes a good point. All he's done so far is get drunk and gamble. But we lived. I think, yeah, there's no inn here. I think, like, maybe Shrike has a free inn, and then otherwise you pay at Kurong. No, even at Shrike it costs money. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm so delighted to have gotten past that I can't even think or speak.
We at least got a card.
We got 1 card. All of the remaining cards are exceedingly difficult to get.
We did something.
We
after all
accomplished
these episodes.
something.
How many credits did we get from that, if any? Because we might be able to get the gold.
I mean, not enough. It's 669. So yeah, we didn't actually get any
Really?
credits from the card, just the regular battles. And since all the ones we succeeded in only had one enemy,
So an enemy with that massive amount of health that could kill us and wipe us.
yeah.
We don't get much from it.
Oh, so you didn't even notice. It typically gave like 2 to 5 credits. It's infuriating. It's this game. This game knows how to infuriate sometimes. It's
It's a bit of an understatement.
it's quite the video game we're playing here. But as MDV points out in chat, as MDV points out in chat, the real friends or the real reward are the friends we made all along. And I ruined that by saying friends too soon. Anyway. I kind of feel like going to Wakatu.
I will say we did get lucky with all those combos at the end.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to Kyo, if I remember where Kyo is. Strixa suggests that this is a masterclass in how not to make a game. This game is fine, it's only Lute's route that's trash, because Lute has no actual, like, plot, and so you just wander around like an idiot. Let's go into this dojo. Hello, this is the dojo I was looking for. But
What is your business? Mind magic allows you to convert your own spirit into magic. What does mind mean versus spirit? Who knows? To master higher spells, you need to acquire the gift.
ask about the gift.
In order to acquire the gift, you need to go through training. Are you interested?
Yeah, sure.
Only humans are qualified to take the training. Get rid of those filthy monsters.
Are you ready? Yes.
So have you given up on getting all those cards and instead?
No.
just doing
You can
mind training?
do all of the. So like you can do the quests for unrelated magics at the same time, and I'm just gonna do this one now because I don't want to do the gold one. Wakatu's probably a bit hard, so I'm just gonna do this one. A staring contest with Buddha. That's not your voice. Meditate. I believe this is just an enemy rush, and I'm not sure how difficult the enemies are. Oh, it's only for Lute, my boy.
Oh,
Well, he's
this is gonna
screwed.
be fun.
Well, he's screwed.
That's damage.
That's damage. Oh, he's dead.
The attack.
Well, that
He
works.
just got rocked. He got rocked.
Oh, do I not need to live? It's giving me another chance.
He's not meditating.
Oh, that's
hard enough.
okay. I see. So each of us gets a chance to get mind magic, but they have to do it alone. And ironically, to be able to get mind magic, you have to prove the capability of your body. Just gonna.
And Lute didn't meditate hard enough.
No, he did not. Neither it looks like did Amelia. This is working out real good. This is all fine.
This is just going to be just a long strand of
Death.
death.
Sunray should be good against this bat. Glider Spike should be good against me. Bye.
One shot. We have a chance to fight.
What is this? This is the only character on this team who
How
has
do you fight this? How do you fight the
by fisting it. Except 931.
100. There's no amount of meditation that can prepare you to fight a lich.
Well, that was fun. Oh, it didn't take our life points. That's nice.
Who said you could sit next to me?
Can I just buy some mind magic? I'm sorry. So I think I'm actually gonna buy Mind Heal for Lute, my boy, because Mind Heal is a really good first level healing spell, and I don't need to buy the arcane spells first, even though I started that quest first. So, yeah, mind heal.
Considering that those spells are probably all in their heads, did they just get brain aneurysms from that bad being?
Definitely. I'm gonna go with certainly yes. For next time, until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, tell me what other obscure games you'd like me to play in the comments below. Cheers from Yahweasel.
See you around from the one and only Enti.
That's gonna be the end of the stream today, but I want to remind those who came later in chat that watched the stream later after I introduced the concept. So, Enti, basically, I just let anybody come on now. I decided to just try letting people come on, just viewers. So, if you would like to see me, or if you would like to join me in a future stream, then go to yahweasel.com/discord, join my Discord server, and just ask, basically, and you'll be added to the list. So, if you want to join me, definitely, it is possible. Just come and ask. Yep, that chat seems to be working. Just come and ask on Discord. If for whatever reason you can't do Discord or something like that, then you could tweet me or whatever. Just get my attention somehow. But basically, I'm just trying to bring on other people to chat, just to have another voice, other thoughts, occasionally other sort of humorous things to riff off of. And so far, it seems to be working out all right. So, see you next week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining the stream. We will beat Lute's stupid route eventually. Till then, goodbye.